Welcome to the First Choice.
Peach. I could eat a peach for hours. I want to take his face. Oh, hello, you beautiful bastards, and welcome to my so-called show. And after last week's very, very bleak Western where the bad guys win, it's time to do something a bit fun and a bit ridiculous that is devoid of any logic whatsoever, but has Nicolas Cage fucking Cage in it with John Travolta, Nicolas Cage in it as well. It is John Woo's 1997 classic shoot 'em up, Face Off. And let's waste no time. Introducing our guests. My first guest, you know him as a loser who happens to have a very blue collar and is probably the best alcoholic Uber driver in New York. It's Blue Collar Loser.
Last night I think I shit the bed. Got so drunk I gave a dude head. Life is just a merciful blur when you pop a piss wasser. Piss wasser, don't drink it slow. 3 a.m. buy some low. Sleep in the bathroom on the floor. What really matters anymore? All the crap you do all day. Who fucking cares? Anyway, piss wasser, this is beer. Drive drunk off of beer. Piss wasser, drink all day. It helps your troubles go away. Yeah, yeah. Piss wasser, cheap German lager for export only.
Got a cheap whiskey for this shit. Saving Williams.
You don't disappoint, man, with your cheap whiskey. So yeah, next guest, the lovely Rebel Rose. Hey, Rebel, how you doing?
Yeah, doing good. How are y'all today?
Yeah, and glad to have you on as well, because as soon as I mentioned Face Off, you just had to be on here, didn't you? You just couldn't miss out. It's understandable. We're going to have fucking fun on this one. We really are.
Something.
And my next guest, supposed to have Toxic on here, but he might show up a little later. But we do also have, is he Welsh? Is he Irish? Is he Canadian? Is he New Zealand? We don't know, but we love him anyway. It's the ultimate king of the Chuck Norris jokes. It's RRTNZ, and we don't have an intro. I do apologise. Next time I'll get Chuck Norris one for you.
That's all right. Hey, when Chuck Norris' phone rings at the cinema, they pause the film.
Nice. I will totally buy that. So yeah, Face Off, man. What else can we say about this fucking ridiculous film? It is so fun. I mean, this was at the time when action films were just really killing it at the box office. I mean, this is the kind of movie that was getting asses in seats, and you had Nicolas Cage at pretty much the top. This is peak Nicolas Cage, and also peak sort of comeback John Travolta as well, who after Pulp Fiction was already making a shitload of hits with Get Shorty, and he was doing some great stuff like The General's Daughter as well. It's and this seems to combine the talents of both as well, just having these two very unlikely action stars become these badass action heroes. And before we go any further, I've always got to ask her when we first came by this film. So yeah, before I do get you to you Blue Collar and RT and Rebel Rose, I will probably say I was way too young to watch this, but my dad loved having me watch action films, and it did freak me out a little bit when Nicolas Cage woke up without a fucking face. But I was like, what the hell, man? That scared the shit out of me. But I did eventually go back to it later on, and yeah, I can't believe I didn't watch. I can't believe I just didn't watch it the first time when I was younger. And it's a brilliant film. It's one of those films you just go back to when you just need a good fun action film to watch. So yeah, Blue Collar, first time you came to knowledge of this movie.
Not to bring it down, Luke, but you guys all know, just I'm pouring one for Eric Dane, man. Just too soon. And great actor. So underrated.
Yeah, shit, man. Oh, fuck, he's really young as well. Only like, what, 54?
53, but fucking ALS, man. Just such a... Sorry, don't me, not to bring it down, but just, I keep seeing more of social media where just a guy just being just such a great human being, man.
Yeah, no, well, even Johnny Depp tried to help him out a little bit through his illness. I mean, it's happening a lot. We've just lost Robert Duvall. We've lost Tom Noonan. We've lost Eric Dane now. It's
getting old, boys and girls.
I know. Robert Duvall, I'm a little less sad because he was 95, so he had some fucking good innings. Tom Noonan, 74. I can sort of handle, but when I die, I want to at least be in my 80s. So yeah, Lord Toxic here. There he is. Okay, so let's get that intro up. Where the fuck is it? Here we go.
Riding on the waves of destruction, a toxic presence, a lord of corruption, polluting the ocean, spreading in decay, the toxin black, gnawing the vein, searing through the sand.
I've got balls of steel.
Budget.
Hey, Lord Toxic, how you doing, man?
Let's go. I'm bored. Let's go.
Ready for the big ride, baby.
Well, I think you better pull the trigger, Shawnee, because I don't give a fuck.
So many great lines. It's just so fucking quotable, this film. So yeah, for everyone in chat, shut up, Matt. How are you doing? Nix, thank you once again for the slides. You're always a trooper. I've just got them up ready and waiting when we delve into the film. But yeah, Blue Collar, those are first time you came across this movie.
Would have been theater. I mean, John Woo was getting pretty popular right now, all of the films. But now, of course, Cage and friggin' Travolta, and just such opposite actors. And like Toxic just said, fuck, Cage is this is pure 90s coke. That fucker's just going for it, man. Like, I don't know how people can watch this film and just like not appreciate Cage. And Travolta trying to match his energy is equally entertaining because you can't match Cage, but Travolta's trying.
Yeah, no, he almost fucking out Cage himself. While Cage is sort of much more restrained once he takes over John Travolta's part, which is weird because it's still Nicolas Cage that gets the attention for the overacting. It's weird, but thank you, man. And Rebel Rose, when's the first time you came into knowledge of this film, or when you saw it, blah blah blah, that kind of thing?
Well, this was the time when we weren't going to the theater as much, like mid to late 90s. So we rented this and immediately went and bought it. That's back when you could just buy one from the video rental. So we just bought the copy. We still have that copy over there on the shelf.
Yeah,
it's just instant favorite.
Yeah, that was how I first saw this movie, because Dad rented it from one of the little shops, and God, I miss those days when you could go in the shops, and while the parents were looking for the groceries, I could look at all the movies that are on there as well, and look at all the movies that I probably would never watch in years to come, who knows, but God, it brings back memories when you talk about these movie rentals. It really does. I miss those days.
So do I. The good old
Yeah.
couch potato, as it was called.
But that's the thing. But obviously, you enjoyed this film when you first saw it as well, because you could not wait to come on this stream once I mentioned it, and it's once again understandable. But yeah, thank you, Rebel Roast, Lord Toxic. First time you came into knowledge of this movie or saw this movie, because was you working at the cinema at the time when this movie came out?
Yeah, no, this was like a few months before I started working at the cinema part-time. So there was 2 big theaters in the small town that I lived in Florida, and so if one theater had it, the other one didn't. So my sister actually worked at the theater, and I had a rare day off, and I'm like, not anything different than what I do now. I have a day off, so I'll spend the day in a movie theater. And back then there was just it was just so many things that you could watch. So I went and saw Men in Black, and then stayed and watched Face Off. I had already known about it. 97 was a huge year for films, and the Rock had come out the year before, and Con Air had come out. So I was really excited about watching this one. And then Men in Black, it's good for what it is, but like then I wandered into Face Off, with like a 15-minute lapse, and just was blown away. I was like, man, this is insane. And then went to work that night, or the next day rather, and just was quoting all the lines from it. And people were like, what is wrong with you? Like, what are you like? I was working in a bar and restaurant, and then the waiters are coming up to grab their stuff, and I'm like, let's go. I'm bored. Let's go. And they're like a week later, when everybody watched it and caught up with me, then they got the references or whatever. And I came home, told the wife, I'm like, what if I let you suck my tongue? And she's like, white boy, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you talking crazy?
Yeah, God, man. I was always fucking. You have to get a few drinks with me before you ever asked a fucking woman that, and all I get was a slap. Movies lie to you. But,
hey, that's good. It's good for you. It's morale building. It's fine.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Lord Toxic and RRTNZ. First time you came into knowledge of this movie when you first saw it. Obviously it's made an impression on you as well, as much as it has with us who was around during the 90s.
Yeah, well, I'm the oldest here, I think. So I was living in a small town in northern New Zealand, quite a small town at the time, and they had a cinema that was only open on weekends. So we show a run of films on a weekend, and I guess I'd played rugby on the Saturday, and then Sunday I went to see this as a matinee, and it was amazing. I loved it the first time I saw it. I mean, even the premise of this film, like the concept of the face removal, was ridiculous. But the film's so entertaining, and it grabs you right away. The opening sequence is really, really good. The music's quite moving. Yeah, I love this movie. I was just gutted when I first saw it, because that cinema was only open weekends. You'd only get like one viewing, so I couldn't go see it again. And I've rented it heaps times since then. I probably rewatch it every second year at least, because it's such a great fun film. And Travolta done solid stuff with Wu in Broken Arrow before this.
Yep.
And this was just clearly Wu enjoyed working with Travolta and vice versa. And just, it's such an enjoyable film. I mean, this is a film that's a triumph of performance and action and fun over top of kind of sketchy writing and a lot of conveniences.
Yeah, there's a lot of lapses in logic. I mean, in fact, logic and common sense kind of goes out the fucking window with this one. But it just enjoys the fact that it doesn't give a fuck. That's why we love it. But I think even John Woo's actually said that he's kind of he knew it was a ridiculous premise anyway, but he wants to do something that people could just enjoy themselves with. And according to John Woo himself, this was the film in Hollywood he enjoyed working on the most, because he barely had any studio interference in comparison to his other films like Hard Target and Broken Arrow, which is a really underrated movie, by the way. Broken Arrow. It's I don't think it did well when it came out, but I saw it for the first time a couple of years back. I thought it was fucking fun.
Yeah,
well, it did well in my house, let me tell you.
Yeah, that was another quotable one at work. Just like we'd quote lines from that one at work and stuff. I think we're supposed to assume that in John Woo world, it's like a hyper reality where certain stuff
Mhm.
happens that, you know what I mean? Like Broken Arrow, like you mentioned, Hard Target, Face Off. I think we're supposed to just assume that, you know, things slow down into, you know, like doves appear out of nowhere and, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big staple stuff. But you watch his other stuff before he did Hollywood. I mean, yeah, it is really hyper realistic. Like people are firing like 40 rounds from a pistol without reloading for a good while, and you know, Hard Boiled and The Killer and all these films. But you know, really, really hyper realistic movies where people are just flying in the air, and you got all these pyrotechnics just going off around them, and it's not CGI either. And the same applies to Face Off because. Christ, I'm just amazed at all the action and the fact that real people are doing this, and there's no CGI. I mean, these people were really sort of endangering themselves from getting shrapnel or burn marks, everything. Because there's a scene where Nicolas Cage is Sean Archer is running up the stairways, and one of his police buddies who thinks he's Castor Troy shoots at him with a shotgun. Big explosion goes off, and the flame looks like it's barely missing his back when he runs up. It's you know, it really does crank up the danger, and you do feel the danger of these action scenes more than you ever will if this was CGI'd flame that was going off behind him.
Yeah,
But,
he always toes the line between like absurdity and believability. There's some believability, but it's like not like over the top like Crouching Tiger or like Zack Snyder, but it's like it said he's right that fucking middle line where this shit could be done. It's like, well, remember Van Damme in Hard Target sitting on a motorcycle shooting? It's possible, highly unlikely, but
somehow the bike still fucking going.
some guys could do shit like that.
Yeah, it's not his best film, but I still enjoy it though. I mean, it knows what it is. You know, it's a good film to sort of like chill and have a beer with, you know, with your buddies and just enjoy the ridiculous action. And Lance Henriksen somehow being a great shot despite his gun not having any sights and getting caught on fire and still fucking proceeding to go with the shot.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
I saw it at drive-in.
I unabashedly love that movie. That movie is that was the first one. That was one of the ones that we got on VHS, played it, and me and my dad just sat drinking beers. Of course, I was 16, so it probably was inappropriate, but we just sat drinking beers, just watching that movie over and over again. And like he'd have friends over from work and they'd be like, "That's bullshit. That can't happen like that." That's why they call it a movie and not a documentary.
Right.
The thing is that when me and my mates do this shit, when we're watching movies, we're kind of like bullshit, but we kind of have a laugh when we say it. You know, it's like, you can't do that, but we say it in a very sort of humorous, loving way. Though we don't really get pissed off at how unrealistic it is because that's the whole point. Sometimes you just need something to just to switch off to and enjoy and Face Off.
Well, John Woo changed the landscape in filmmaking so much that he actually gets referenced in other stuff. Like, so there's like there was this video game on PlayStation 2 for a while that Mark Wahlberg made a horrible movie about.
Max Payne.
Max Payne.
Mhm.
And it's like he even references, he's like, I do my John, you know, because he narrates, he's like, I do my John Woo thing and get through 20 guys all at once with my 2 9mm. And even in the movie SWAT in 2003, at the shooting competition, the dude asked Samuel L. Jackson, "You didn't do the role, sir?" And he's like, "I don't do that John Woo shit." You know, and so it's like he's changed the landscape so much that you know people actually believe that you could dual fire pistols with any level of accuracy.
Yes.
You know, which is of course anyone who's ever fired a gun and especially who fired a gun in any kind of combat situation will tell you like that's retarded. Like you can't do that. Like you could maybe do that if you're just like laying rounds down, but I mean all that stuff that happens and I'm glad you pointed that out, Northern, is that you know, yes, shrapnel happens, bullets hit surfaces and those surfaces explode and pieces of it go flying around. That's why they call it shrapnel. And everybody just like not even getting their hair mussed in that big gunfight at the drug den halfway through the film or whatever. Like that's so ridiculous. Him jumping off the platform. I mean, he would have just been crushed when he hit the water. Like, but that's not why. That's not why
he doesn't get scratched either. He doesn't get a fucking scratch either. It just comes out. I mean,
yeah. How much more ridiculous is that though than like a John Wick falling down 50 flights of stairs 20 times and getting hit by cars and
Yeah.
using his coat as a
Really?
bulletproof shield. And, you
Yeah,
know, I mean,
That's a good comparison.
you
It's
got
a
to just
very
shut
good
your,
comparison.
yeah, or Matrix or that Gun Fu Equilibrium. Like, it's just like guns don't, you know, some of the more popular ones that do this kind of thing, John Woo led the way with it. You know, I mean, it's even like if you go back, you said you just recently watched True Romance. They're watching John Woo flicks in the little place above the in his little apartment above the comic book store. And it's just like it's good slop chop jockey fun. You know what I mean? It's no more ridiculous than the kung fu movies of the 70s and 80s. Like it's the same thing, except it's just with guns.
Yeah.
So you just shut your brain off and you just go, yeah, this is great. And you watch Travolta and Cage chew up the scenery in the film.
Yeah, I mean,
No, and that's the thing because
Sure.
Cage does surprisingly put in a very restrained performance once he becomes Archer.
Yeah.
And it's John Travolta that ends up doing the overacting and the Cageisms, you know, and he does it pretty fucking well. And Cage actually does shows that he can still be a good actor even when he's given something to be ridiculous in when he needs to be.
Yeah. Some of the best meta stuff in here is when he has to act like when he's Archer in the face of Castor Troy.
Yeah, and he has to act like Castor Troy.
And he has to act like Castor Troy.
Yeah.
So basically Nick
So
Cage.
you got fucking Nicolas Cage playing John Travolta, who has to pretend to be Nicolas Cage.
I'm just
All
a
right.
dude.
Who-
I'm just a
That's
dude
weird.
dressed up as a dude being another dude.
Hey, who's gonna say it? Who's gonna say it? I'm gonna take his face.
Oh, I said the title. He said the title.
Said the title. Said the title.
I have no choice but to be Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
No, he was popping out after his filmography since '81. Wu was popping out a film like every 2 years, just consistently. Like 20 years, he's kept popping out. So he did make a brand for himself, like consistent director, man. Like he slowed down, but for a good, even in 2000s, he was still putting out movies.
And this is kind of like probably the best Nazis efforts from all three: Wu, Nicolas Cage, and John Travolta. Because I think this was like when Nicolas Cage was on fucking fire as well. I mean, he had just done The Rock, and then did he do Con Air the same year now, or was it the year after? I can't remember now.
Oh, it's within a year though. It's very close in time, Connor.
Yeah, apparently this is like some kind of part of a very loose Nicolas Cage sort of trilogy thing, you know. But I never really saw that. I always saw it as just a good standalone movie, which is part of Cage's best work, you know. But I do like the fact that he's gone a little bit more meta now as well with his unbearable weight of massive talent. And I like the fact I kind of really like Nicolas Cage when he plays pathetic people. In fact, when he's playing someone a little bit pathetic or vulnerable, he is really, really fucking good as an actor. Not overacting or anything. Bringing out the dead, dream scenario, fucking adaptation.
Leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah, leaving Las Vegas. God, he sells it, man. He can sell fucking broken people really well.
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
Yeah. And I think this was like around about the time when John Travolta was starting to become more of an overactor as well. I mean, he already kind of did in Broken Arrow, but after this, he would do films like Battlefield Earth, wouldn't he? And really ham it up. And
I just realized, holy fuck. So Con Air came out 2 weeks before Face Off. So The Rock was previous year, but he had both these films came back to back out in June of '97. That's crazy. Yeah. I can't believe that.
Unreal.
2 weeks of each other. Like, yeah, Cage put out these two action films back to back in the same year in the same month.
This will seem weird to people who didn't live in this era, but like summer movie time used to be the time. It would be like, you know, that was like the dream. Like I was already working full time by the time I was 18. So like summer movies, I'd be waiting for that and just telling my boss, I'm like, hey, listen, summer movie season starting in May, so just be aware. And I finally got tired of it, and I just started I just started working at a movie theater, so I could just watch what I wanted when I wanted to watch it for free, at least part-time anyways. And it's just, but yeah, man, the summers used to be, in the last several years, it's been dog shit. I mean, basically since the pandemic moving forward, with a couple noticeable spots. But I mean, it used to be just this huge orgy of great films coming out during the summer. You'd have like 10 or 15 just bangers. I mean, like I said, even Men in Black, that left me a little bit dry. It was still extremely enjoyable.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1997 was fucking good though. I think because Men in Black came out around about the time as Batman and Robin did, and we all know how that fucking turned out. I mean, that practically killed the fucking Batman franchise as well. And plus, it was like one of those few films that was a good action film, and it wasn't fucking some kind of natural disaster movie as well, where the special effects.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
the characters, because even Face Off, you do still get the characters. You still get Sean Archer's motivation to avenge his son, and he's kind of a little bit suicidal as well. He's he's kind of got this all or nothing sort of thing going on when it comes to taking down Castor Troy.
Yeah, so Batman and Robin was June, but then of course Men in Black was July, but then of course then Face Off and Con Air were all in June too. So then we're also getting Event Horizon in August, but yeah, G.I. Jane, Air Force One, all of them that summer.
What a time to be alive.
We were so spoiled.
Right. We were. We didn't know how good we had it.
We
We
didn't
really
know how
didn't.
good we had it. No, we really just we were living in a time where, like, I played the opening scrawl thing the other day or yesterday for Toxic Thursday, the thing that comes up in the cinema, and it's just like it just brings you back to this era of when you. I mean, well, Blue Collar knows this because I don't know if you still do it or not, but he had the Regal Unlimited pass or whatever and could just go to movies. But now I wonder if it's even worth it because it's like I realized when I went and saw Crime 101 the other day, it's mid-February and I hadn't been to the movies since Christmas Day. So it's just like, Jesus, man. Whereas I used to be able to go to the movies every other day, at least twice a week, and be perfectly satisfied with it. But now it's just like one every couple months.
Yeah, I mean, besides the Sam Rockwell film last week, there hasn't been a single film this year where I'm like, I was even worth paying for the Regal. But like even this month, I'm gonna see Scream just because of the Regal app. But
Oh, sure.
honestly,
Yeah.
But that's it. But there's up until maybe the Odyssey, which again, Curiosity, I cannot think of a single fucking film that I even like want to keep. I already have the Regal app now, fuck it. But like I almost want to cancel it. There's nothing the next 6 months besides Curiosity of the Odyssey, or we'll see how like the new Steven Spielberg film may turn out. But that's it. See, I'm gonna see Scream because I can, but there's nothing like, hey, they're bringing back Scream 7. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually going an early screening of it this weekend that they're having in Kansas City. So I'll let you know.
I know, because I mean, it was it. Have Fun. That actually does look like it's got something original here as well. I mean, I hope it doesn't get too convoluted because it's got the time travel story, and is it going to start getting a little bit up his own ass?
Sam Rockwell. If you like Sam Rockwell, you like the film. You hate Sam Rockwell, don't waste your time. Simple as that. Like you have to like Sam Rockwell. He's 99% of the movie.
Yeah, Sam Rockwell can fucking really steal the scene when he needs to, and he can restrain himself when he needs to as well. So yeah, the beginning of this is John Travolta. He's just having a fun time with his son with that really shitty ball haircut that all these kids in the have. That was for some reason it's like I had the same. You look at pictures of me, a fat little fucker with that dumpy haircut. It's you'll laugh. And,
is that one of the slides?
Yeah, you've got a very menacing Nicolas Cage just sipping on a Coke while waiting to kill someone,
Got a Coke here, right?
Yeah.
that mustache too.
Yeah, grow mustache in there. Have a sniper rifle ready, and you look so fucking badass doing it.
Yeah, but you're right. I mean, and the thing is, it shows that Cage is a brilliant actor. You cannot say shit about Nicolas Cage because there's no dialogue in that scene.
Yeah.
He doesn't say anything. It's all his body movements. Just the way he takes the cloth off of the sniper rifle because he's been using it, I guess, to conceal it. So there's no glint off the scope. But the way he does it, just it's sort of like he's performing a show or something. Just this, it tells you everything about the character in that first few seconds of seeing him. This is the bad guy. He just looks at them casually through the scope, takes a sip because he just doesn't give a shit. This is great establishing character with just a physical acting, right? Oh, it's great.
Toxic would know about sniping. Like, is this sniping anything realistic or just pure Hollywood?
No, it's good. He's he's low to the ground, and sometimes people think, well, you go in a high a high area or whatever. But no, being low to the ground is good. He's dressed in dark colors, like R said. He waited till the last second to pull the sheath off of the rifle, so it was protected from not only the elements but from the glint of the scope being there. I mean,
Yeah.
a very good shot here. He wasn't very far. He could have just done a headshot, and not on the kid, but on. I mean, I get it. Like, a lot of people's doctrine is like go to center mass, and so he was aiming for Sean's chest and, you know, get him popped. But at the same time, it was just like he could have easily pink misted Sean, and then the rest of the movie doesn't happen. So I mean, I don't know. I am marveling. I marvel at the fact that this is how this fucking 90s action movie starts, with this fucking toddler getting his head blown off on the fucking carousel.
Yeah, no, that kind of like fucked me up as a kid. I was like, Jesus
It's
Christ,
so hard.
it's kind of dark,
It's,
isn't it?
it's Anchorman. So it's like, boy,
that escalated
That's
quickly.
really quickly.
What could it be?
And I love the look that Castor has. Like, oh man, because he
Yeah,
and
no,
what worse-
I was kind of wondering that as well. Does he almost feel a little tinge of guilt because I know he's psychotic and he doesn't really care who he kills most of the time. But there's been a few times where he shows he does have a little bit of empathy. You know,
he has a very
twisted.
it's a very twisted code and logic to the things he does. So
Yeah.
if logically he was trying to take Archer off the board, so to speak, if logically that's what he was doing, it's not like Archer was going anywhere right here. A second shot wouldn't have given away any position. It's not like anybody at the carousel has a first response team ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
So it would have cost him nothing to put another one in Sean right now, you know, and just pop him and finish it off. Like, well, fuck it. I think he's more annoyed at his performance, the fact that he killed the kid, and then he's like, well, all right, I'm going to give him a pass. Or maybe he's just that sadistic that he wants Sean to live in a world where his fucking kid got killed because of his job.
Yeah, it is up for.
I'm not so sure. That expression, the expression is real surprise. Like, oh, I really didn't intend to do that. It's funny. He's willing to kill Archer in front of his kid, but he's not necessarily willing to kill the kid as well.
Well, this, if you know John Woo stuff, this is the plot of Replacement Killers. This is what put Replacement Killers into to action, or into like the Antoine Fuqua film with what's his name?
Yeah,
Sharon Bass. Yeah,
So
Mark
that was the
oh no,
plot.
Mia Sorvino.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to pass on the job. The job was not to kill the cop, but to kill the kid while he was with the cop. So that was like basically and he wouldn't go through with it. Whereas, you know, Castor, you know, he did. Now, whether he was on contract or whether he was doing it just to take Archer off of his trail or whatever, it definitely didn't get the desired result, because then, of course, you know, Archer becomes even more menacing and starts, you know, chasing him down. But maybe that's what he wanted. Maybe he wanted a Batman to his Joker and wanted to have, like, that's what he ultimately needed.
That is a good point as well, because he does seem to make he does seem to say this line, you know, why aren't you having any fun? You're still not having any fun. So yeah, maybe he likes to play these fucked up games with his prey in a way.
He enjoys the chase. He really does. He likes having an opponent, because where's the fun in that if he's the smartest man in the room, which he thinks he is?
Well, yeah, it kind of goes back to Mega Man as well, where he tries to create a superhero to take him on, because he's won and now he's bored. He needs the challenge. He needs to feel like life has some meaning. So he goes back to the only thing that gave his life meaning. But yeah, this is really sort of you can see John Travolta as well. He's acting his ass off here as well during this little kind of flashback before the actual plot starts. But then again, you could still have a full movie of him just chasing Archer before the events of this movie happen later on with the face-off. But it wouldn't be anywhere as interesting as the face swapping kind of idea going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we get back to the present day. So it's 6 years later. So it was probably 1992, and yeah, they're obviously on the hunt as well. They're waiting to find out if they can find out any information on Castor Troy. And yeah, I can tell this is a guy who's just been obsessed with him. He's not been giving up. He's been determined to capture this guy and seek his revenge. And this is where we really start to get into Nicolas Cage just having fun here. He's dressed up as this priest, and he starts smoking around this fucking bomb. I mean, I know you mentioned earlier it's plastic explosives, but that could still be dangerous, can't it?
Are you asking me? I'm not an explosive.
Anyone.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've never really dealt with anything but beyond grenades, but I mean, it's not something I would do. I definitely wouldn't want to be in a. I think this was when they started cracking down on smoking in public buildings and stuff. So I definitely wouldn't want if I'm putting a bioweapon inside of a public place, I probably wouldn't want to give away my position by smoke. But I mean, that's more an affectation of Castor Troy's character, and it gives, you know, like all of these little subtle nods, like R said, are showing and not telling the affectations of these characters. You got Sean that's, you know, brooding over this, and, you know, they're obviously been working on this situation, but yet he grabs his fucking pistol and, you know, puts it away, like, you know, hey, I'm getting ready for action, you know. And then you've got Castor doing what Castor does here, you know. And of course I love the whole you know, it's you disarmed me, you know, thing that he's got going on with it.
Yeah, his sick sense of humor, isn't it? And he's got a bomb that's going to go off in a few days. So I'm like, okay, you know, you want to drag this thing out, don't you? Okay, then that's your thing. That's your thing, right?
The funny thing is, back in the 90s, you know, when he said this, he says this great quote. He's like, "You're not having any fun. Try terrorism for hire. It'd be more fun." Back then,
look it up.
That wasn't a thing. They didn't hire terrorists. You know, people were terrorists because of ideology or whatever. Whereas, you know, Castor just does it for whoever is the highest bidder. Now, the ideology might be behind it, but I mean, that wasn't even a thing back then that people thought of. But it's actually, you know, now we know. You know,
it's never really established who he's planting the bomb for, really, does he? I mean,
it doesn't really matter. Just do
It's just about these two, isn't it? He's still doing his job because he still has to make his fucking money, despite the fact he's got Sean Archer on his ass. And you can tell Sean Archer has just not slept for days as well. His tie's undone, his top button's undone, everything. He just looks rough. This is a guy who's not lived a life. He has not gotten over the death of his son in these 6 years, and it's understandable, pretty understandable.
Yeah, no, we get a good motivation right at the beginning, and I like that he's got this like established team, and they're working hard, but they're like, hey, we you know, you can see in the like the captions like, well, I didn't get lunch yet. And it's not, you know, it's like, when are we going to get some food? And, you know, Sean's just like, we'll get a break when the case breaks, you know, and he's just being a real dick, and everyone's just like,
yeah, no one likes him. He's not a popular guy. I mean, because they even make a joke about him saying, did you have some surgery and have the doctor remove the sticks from your ass? So, yeah, he's the grumpy boss that the other employees have to put up with, in a way.
He's a dick, but they are loyal to him. So, you know, there's a little bit of that. They're just happy to see him not being such an asshole at the office.
I know. And it does sort of add a little bit more contrast to Troy, because he ends up being more popular amongst Archer's team when he starts taking over his life. I mean, he becomes a better fucking husband and even a better father in a way. He actually goes out of his way to understand why his daughter is acting like a fucking idiot.
And he makes sure that the secretary is sexually harassed as she
He's covering all his bases, okay?
Watching this again this morning, I was fucking cracking up.
Oh, you
fucking
God, so great.
Only Cage could do that, though. Only Nick Cage could pull that off.
I know. You got fucking people in the place just wondering, what the fuck's this priest doing? Just
that actually wasn't written in the script. He just walked on the set and started doing stuff like that. They're like, hey, we're supposed to be filming a thing of you doing something with a bomb. And he's like, all right, hang on one second. I'm gonna put this priest outfit on and shake my head around. I'm like, okay.
Weird.
Then I'm gonna molest this underage choir singer really quick. So
yeah. Yeah, he's obviously been trying his. He's obviously been fucking charming the ass off her for a good while as well, and she's loving it. So I mean, he fucking squeezes her ass, and then he just gives this look and everything.
I'll pull it for a second. It's at the 6-minute mark. His fucking facial expression is it's genius.
Yeah, let's go back to the name.
Could not be made today.
Yeah. And check out executive producer by Michael Douglas, who almost was going to be one of the roles in the movie back in the early 90s when he first got the script, but eventually he decided to produce it. I mean, and they had loads of stars lined up for this at the time. Even Wesley Snipes as well. I mean, Christ, these would have been a very different movie, but and it was going to be set in the future. But thankfully he decided to say no. Let's set it in the modern day. Have the whole face-off concept be like this new procedure that's still kind of in the early stages and not fully properly developed yet, but getting there. So yeah, so we can get the.
I got it for you, Luke. I had to kill the audio because they're singing Hallelujah and using copyright. Yeah.
Okay. I think let me stop the screen. I think I have to stop the screen first. Wait, here we go.
Here's your hero. Watch his facial expression.
There you go.
Oh, that's
Love it.
great.
Acting.
That right there. That's everything about Nick Cage you need to know.
Yeah, that's Nick Cage in the 90s right there.
But it works. It works.
Oh yeah.
Look at the drinker going live during your stream. That's how you know you made it, Luke. The drinker's trying to take your time
Son
slot.
of a bitch.
Oh, is he fucking on? That
He did.
bastard.
He just went live.
How
Yeah,
dare he?
How dare
Streaming on your day.
Was he
Damn.
playing video games?
I think he's talking about Mandalorian or something. I don't know. I just got the notification on my computer, so
Of course he is.
Oh well.
he's like, "Oh, that's that guy that hangs out with Toxic that keeps calling me racist. Oh, I'll show you. I'll just talk about Grogu and the Mandalorian for a bit. Take away your audience, you fuckface. I had you on my show, and now you're... Oh, and Blue Collar's on there too, with RRT and Z. Well, fuck the lot of you, isn't it?
I sure was alive.
Come at me, Toxic. All right, Toxic. I am Toxic. Come at me, drinker. We'll have a face-off.
Forget who you were for a
I
minute.
forgot who I was. I'm a face-off.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna
not
take the drinker's...
off bar anymore now.
I'm gonna take the drinker's face.
Thanks to you.
I'm gonna take the drinker's face and then and put my face on him and then make him
That's
switch.
Just saying go away now.
Go away now. You're like, I don't even talk like that, Toxic, you fuck face. Give me my face back.
It sounds more like Shrek.
Actually, it does. That's exactly what he sounds like Shrek.
Get out of my
that-
swamp, donkey.
And they're making a new one this year too.
That's why Toxic
Toxic
Thursdays are a lot more entertaining than Open Bar.
Nice.
Cool. We're talking about fucking Star Wars here, not shit Star Wars anyway. So, but yeah, this is such a cool shot. He just gets out slow motion. He's got that big fucking enormous fan blowing his trench coat around.
The walk that would emulate at least 10 or 15 different rap videos for the next dominate like three, easily. Sean P. Diddy Combs trying to fucking recreate this in his fucking video. So cringy. Man, those twin Gold Cup 45s, man, that was just the epitome of dope back in the day, man. So cool.
Well, they use those in the Unbearable
that was funny.
the Broadway of Massive Talent. They're like almost a plot device, the 45s.
Yeah.
Like they really they lean into Face Off in that film.
Yeah, especially the fact that his Castor Troy mannequin just looks hideous and Nicolas Cage just wants it paired. It's like,
Yeah, he does.
I'll pay $25,000 for it. What?
yeah, so Alessandro Nivola, so it turns out he's got a brother called Pollux Troyer, and he's kind of like special always. He's really clever, but at the same time, he's a little bit
It's kind of autistic.
yeah, something like that as well. But yeah, he's got this briefcase with these fucking chewing gums, these pills, and this knife and everything. He just doesn't give a fuck. Look, this is only
His
John
weed.
Woo can direct a film
And
where-
a yo-yo as well. He has
Yeah.
a yo-yo in there.
It's not a party without a yo-yo.
Hey, it's bad, man. Yeah. Comic Relief Crusader. Yeah, thanks for joining me, man. We'll try and see if we can get you on one day if you get the time. But yeah, it's just pure John Woo fucking craziness, and I love it. I just love it. And apparently his brother was the guy who sort of like developed the bomb in a way. So yeah, he knows what he's doing, but at the same time, he's not as tough and cool as his brother. But at the same time, he is very loyal and equally just as psychotic.
Shoe tie-in. The shoe tie-in is what Tox was saying earlier. Show, don't tell.
I
Right?
know. And it's
There's
just
so
shows,
much.
yeah, it shows
so
a
much of
little
that in
bit
this
of
film.
humanity in him as well, doesn't it? Like he's not just a full-on psycho. He does have some kind of like someone he cares for and actually has some affection for and loyalty for. Because he's not very loyal to his gang members, is he? He has no trouble killing off his former gang buddies when he's shown Archer later on.
I think it's funny that later Archer actually shows more loyalty to the gang members than
I know.
look at Castor
Yeah.
Troy.
Yeah. He saves more lives in that than at any point in the film. God.
Yeah, so yeah, Cosmic Mickey, all that. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm sick of fucking channels talking about it now. It's dead. It is fucking dead.
Wow.
Just put the nail in the coffin now.
Well,
Let
to be
it
fair,
die.
to be fair, we did delve a little bit into Star Wars this week. So I mean,
Yeah, yeah, but it's Sydney Sweeney. It's
the
understandable.
Sydney
I mean,
Sweeney. So
yeah.
yeah, it was like my two cardinal rules. Forced to go head to head with each other. So I guess today they would say, I mean, they'd be falling all over themselves to say that Pollux was on the spectrum. There'd be people racing to that. Well, did you notice that Pollux is clearly on the spectrum? And he's also probably trans. And like these days, like he would be like a black trans kid as well, or whatever. And autism would be his superpower.
Yeah, black trans kid that builds bombs and blows innocent people up here. What are they trying to say?
Well, you shouldn't be calling him he neither. It's wrong pronouns.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
a gender neutral trans who builds bombs and kills people. Yeah, what are they trying to say here?
I like that Castor's gang doesn't really have a uniform per se. They're not like Bloods and Crips, but you could easily tell that they all go to the same tailor and they all have sort of similar glasses and stuff. Like the only one that looks out of place is Pollux. Like everybody, like the rest of his other guys, they have this sleekness to them that, obviously he lives very well. And he's like, if you're going to be in my gang, I'm going to dress you up and you're going to look nice. And I also got to love the fucking undercover agent here just going for it. It's like was she paid to seduce him, or did she just want? She was like, you know what? My sex life at home is pretty boring, so I might just get it on with Castor Troy on this private.
Yeah, she's dedicated to the fucking job, man. Because I know it's part of her cover, but she probably is enjoying it a little bit.
She goes really hard. She goes really hard on
Great
it.
ass.
Yeah.
She goes hard.
Hey, I'd let her go fucking hard on me like that. So yeah, let me stop the screen because we've got to have this scene. It's just so fucking funny.
It's so violent, gross. Watch this. Look at Cage.
And she goes for it. She's like, yeah.
Earning that paycheck.
Method acting.
If she had lived through this, I would have loved to see the after action report that she wrote up for the fuck. If the mission had been successful and she didn't die, she's like, so then I proceeded to tongue fuck the suspect. Hey, we didn't tell you to do that, Agent Niles. She's like, well, my country comes first, sir, and that's what it required.
That wasn't the
things I'm gonna do for my country.
So yeah, obviously they've got a tip off as well, and it leads to this really fucking good chase where Archer is kind of playing chicken with him as well, and yeah, it's a really good action opening as well. I mean, it shows just how determined Archer is, willing to go kamikaze on his ass just to fucking get at him.
Fly, bitch.
The fucking plane. But and yeah, once again, it's all done for real. There's no CGI or anything like that. These are real planes. These are real vehicles. These are real stuntmen. And she exposes herself as an undercover cop, but he gets the upper hand and shoots her. And he just does this little shrug as well.
Yeah,
doesn't
he smiles.
Yeah, what can I do? Yep, I'm a bad little cagey boy. So he's like, fuck this, I'm going to get in the helicopter and I'm going to really go kamikaze on his ass. He's like, he doesn't care. And once again, done for real. I just love action scenes when the danger actually feels real, because you can tell the stuntmen have been really laying their asses on the line here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like shooting at this fucking helicopter, but it's not working. And he uses the landing of the helicopters to stop the plane from going up, and it catches the engine on fire. And Cage is like, what's happening? It's like, fire. We can't pull up. So he just fucking shoots him, doesn't he? And it's like, fuck this guy, and decides to take the plane anyway. But once again, this is fucking awesome. Look at that, man. Just all these big explosions just going off. Everything. It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. I love watching real explosions. It's just...
he's yelling at the pilot. He's like, pull up. He's like, I can't. Why? It's a very big plane.
I know.
Yeah.
And Jesus Christ, did John Travolta lose a little bit of weight for this? Because he's really fucking agile in a few scenes here.
I see. Probably.
Well, this is when he wasn't as pudgy, you know.
Yeah. Because you kind of see him in Pulp Fiction. You can tell he's really piled the weight on a little bit, but it looks like he has actually done a little bit of working out, and he's almost got a little bit of his dancer's body back, but not completely. Because
I'd say too, it's like it aligns with his character. His character's mostly been behind a desk for the past 6 years, so he really hasn't been working out. It's in line for what they're going for.
Yeah, that's a good point then. Anyway, but yeah, this guy gets his ear blown off, which is another nice little setup for something that pays off later as well, which leads into which just adds a little bit more detail into the whole face transplant procedure that we come to later on. But yeah, more of these fucking agents just keep getting shot, don't they? They manage to get his brother and arrest him. So yeah, they're setting up a lot of nice little details here for later on in the movie, and you get these really cool shots as well where he's reloading in slow motion. You get the shots of the eyes, and you can tell he's, he's really keeping himself alert.
Yeah. Yeah, just going back and forth, man. Just all
just watching all these prior techniques go off around these people as well. You really do admire the stunt people who probably did get fucking injured a little bit when they did it. But
you had to die for your craft.
Yeah.
They're trying to say which one. We'll get to that later. I do apologize. Okay, start.
It's better represent. Right here.
But yeah, once again, these fucking cool dual shock shootouts, everything.
Yeah. Just great action sequence over the top. But,
Yeah, and we get this like big fan-like thing, don't we? This, but yeah, he finally catches him, and he's like, "Well, you should have luck because you had the bullets." It's like, "So are you?" And Nicolas Cage's like, "Whoa, we got a lot of guns. we know guns." It's like, "What I don't have in common is I don't care if I live, and you do." So he's like dead serious, isn't he? Actually, he's not.
That hurts, Sean.
Yeah. That hurts, Sean. Yeah, come on. Try terrorism for hire. We'll blow shit up. It's more fun. It's like, yeah, shut the fuck up. And it's like, you shut your fucking mouth. Which comes back later. I love it when these little moments come back later for the other characters, because it does show just as much that this character has just been trying to get into Castle Troy's head for the last 6 years. Like, he's tried to know everything about him, what he eats, how he sleeps, everything.
Yeah.
He's been obsessed, and it hasn't, and it just consumed him as well.
Yeah. Joker chose Batman.
I know. And he tries to sort of like use his daughter against him as well, saying, "How's your daughter?" And he obviously tells him about the bomb, but this is where we get a little bit of a contradiction as well, because I just think oh, it's bullshit, this whole bomb thing, and then which comes back later, and he's like, oh, he actually does believe him. He's like, Archer would never lie, but we'll get to that later. So yeah, he starts using his daughter against him, saying he should write me in now, and then he clicks the gun, and the gun doesn't go off, and so he starts pretending to cry, going, "Okay, I'm scared, Shawnee. You better pull that trigger, because I don't give a fuck." He gets the knife out, and Ready for
Do you
the
think-
freaking baby.
Do you think that was in the script, or do you think that's just Cage
I don't think
improvising?
so. I don't think so. So yeah, it knocks him into that fan-like thing, and
The wind tunnel.
yeah, the wind tunnel, and just fucking. And he somehow doesn't die. I mean, that should break every bone in your body. That maybe, but
He's Nick Cage.
yeah, yeah, it's the Nick Cageism that protected him.
Well, it's my part human. Sometimes people can like fall from a fucking 4-story building and survive. Like it's
And this is the part of the movie where it usually would have ended because, yeah, the hero has now got his revenge. He's got the bad guy, but no, we're still not done yet. There is still more loose ends to tie up.
yeah. Plus, we're only 18 minutes into the film.
I know. Once
That
again,
might be a clue.
we're getting more exposition into Archer's family and how this whole ordeal has affected them, and his daughters trying to be rebellious by looking like nearly
not
every
that.
fucking rock chick in the Nazis.
Fucking nose ring.
Yeah.
We've all been there. We all tried to look like that at least once.
Yeah, and he doesn't understand what she's going for. And this is which pretty much comes back later as well, which adds as a nice contrast to Troy when he infiltrates their family as her dad. So obviously the wife is very loyal to him as well, but at the same time, this whole vengeful ordeal has kind of been putting pressure on their marriage. But when he tells her that I got him, she's so relieved because now maybe they can try and be a family again. You know, he'll get a desk job, he'll go to therapy and try and work this out. You know, and he really does love her. He really does want to make it up to her as well. He knows he's put her through a lot of shit here, and she's been very patient with him as well. So far, I've not seen any hints of her having an affair with some guy while he's off fucking gallivanting his revenge mission.
Well, that's a problem with grief. You know, I mean, especially a father losing his son affects everybody differently. Some guys are just they get pissed off. Some guys get drunk all damn day. It depends. He's just obsessed with his work of losing his kid. I mean, sometimes it breaks up marriages too.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you can tell this has really destroyed him. So yeah, it wasn't Harrison Ford who had to be told, let the stuntmen do it because you're lowering their wages by doing it yourself. Well, that's a good point as well. I mean, but there is something cool about seeing the actor actually do the thing as well. But still have stuntmen for a lot of the other stuff because, you know.
Yeah, it's always a problem with stuntmen. I thought that when I was younger, like, hey man, stuntmen are kind of wusses. Remember The Rock for The Rundown? He had his cousin do this one stunt where he was falling down the hill. His cousin wound up like shattering his ankle. His cousin couldn't walk for a few months. That's the problem. It's like when you're on film in a set and you know budget's an issue and stuff. If your main actor is injured, now we can't film for 2-3 months. You just fucked up an entire production crew, and that's what we don't get when we're younger. You want to see, hey, guys doing big stunts, especially Arnold back in the day. Arnold, it wasn't easy to find stuntmen who look like Arnold. So if Arnold gets injured and he can't fucking shoot for 4 or 5 months, you just screwed up the entire fucking film.
Yeah, because they have this insurance thing as well, don't they? It's like you said, sometimes that's why they have stuntmen for so because it delays fucking production, everything sometimes, and can cost even more money. So yeah, so he's back at the job next day. Everyone's celebrating. He's like, yeah, we got Castor Troy, and he kind of brings the whole fucking mood down by saying, how about we drink to this guy who died and that guy who died and Bozdini and Tatalia and all the other heads of the Fab family. Sorry, wrong movie. Do apologize. Yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, yeah, and everyone on the team's like, Jesus Christ, we're trying to fucking
Anderson,
celebrate catching a criminal.
Montgomery,
Kill.
Berkeley, I care, okay? I care about Americans getting killed.
Yeah. Wow, Archer, you're a bigger Buzzkill than Buzz Killington. So yeah, it's obviously you still got to do a lot of like fucking paperwork over it because that's what happens. You do reports, you know, very boring stuff.
Goddamn paperwork.
But yeah, it's filling them in on all the injuries that happened, but at the same time, this is where CCH
well, he did destroy an airport hangar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a lot of
It'd be a lot of paperwork.
He flew a fucking helicopter on
God.
an active runway. He probably violated a million aviation rules. So yeah,
I mean, who
Probably
has
gotta
it?
fill in
The
a form.
FAA wants a word.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
rules for thee, not for me. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing with these people. Rules for thee, not for me.
He was watching Stranger Things. He took after Hopper. You know,
Yeah.
murdering all these military men with no consequences whatsoever, right? Like,
Oh, yeah, so this is where CCH Pounder comes in and, God damn it, whatever favors the Gapper's doing for the DEA.
mhm.
So, yeah, this is where she tells them about there's a bomb that's been planted,
Oh, no.
but they don't know where.
I'm going to blow you away.
Yeah. Yeah, that fucking disc as well. It's just, part of his sick little sense of humor as well is like,
Mm.
oh, I'm going to blow you away. Oh, I get it, man. I get it. Oh, shit, there's a bomb. The trouble is, though, Pollux will not fucking tell, though, because, he's a paranoid sociopath, and they're trying everything they can, but it's not working, so...
Yeah.
Was waterboarding not a thing in the 90s, I guess?
Well, we've seen
Yeah,
it
no.
we've
What
seen
the
it so
war
many,
model?
so many
Yeah.
films that they show like torture, especially real quick torture. You just say whatever. You can't take their word as you can only torture them with so much for it. It's like, especially a sick fuck. Like, I don't care. Keep torturing me. I'm gonna tell you.
And I say he has shown to be a pretty ruthless bastard, actually. He's willing to pretty much go kamikaze to catch his criminal, and yeah, why doesn't he just waterboard the fucking bastard? Who knows? But yeah, we got his boss, the asshole from Fargo. Is like, give it a rest. You got Castor, just go home. But
Just
no,
run the
I'm the
goddamn
only one who
bureau.
can do it. I'm the only one who knows how he thinks, and this is not a hunch, okay? But you were kind of passing it off like it was bullshit. But then again, he walks out saying, doing a little bit of that John Travolta overacting, going, just run the goddamn bureau any way you like. And I thought that was a very
Well,
weird
it works.
reading from Travolta there, but fuck it, I'll do it. I can accept that. But yeah, she said we may have a way to find out how we can get the bomb, but and they found out he's been kept alive. He's in a coma, and she puts a cigarette out on him.
What a bitch.
Yeah. So yeah, what if you
It's
could?
not going to come back to bite you in the ass or anything.
Yeah, no.
It's weird. Some of the makeup here, like that's clearly not Nick Cage. I'm not sure why you couldn't just have Nick Cage sleeping in the hotel bed. Some shots you can tell like that's a Nick Cage, like whatever the body cast.
Yeah, but it means I got to sit still. I can't be Cage if I'm sitting still. Okay. So yeah, they have this plan. If they could infiltrate the prison with Pollux in and maybe get the information as Castor Troy, and he's like, no way, you're out of your fucking mind, CCH Pounder. No. And then this weird scientist guy comes out and is like, yeah, well, whatever way you can do that. It's
That's a guy. I always remember him as the bad guy in Storm of the Century.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But this is very good exposition on how the procedure works as well. So you're never questioning one part of the procedure, like, okay, I don't remember this happening or being referenced. No, they fill in all the information you need in such a short amount of time. They don't drag it out because we know we're watching an action film and we have to get to the point. And it's still very much kind of still new, but it seems to be actually working.
I mean, people 3D printing ears in the 90s, that was commonplace. It happened all the time. People constantly growing ears in labs.
How great would it have been? How great would it have been if CCH Pounder had been like, God damn it, Dutch, we can't just make a new ear for this guy. He got his fucking ear blown out. How many errands do you have us running for, Sean Archer?
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, I will never fucking unsee that clip from It's Only Sunny in Philadelphia. Every time I look at it, it's ingrained into our fucking psyche now. It really is.
I'm glad you hit the picture, Luke, where he's like, "Hey, we're gonna do some ab plastic. Take care of your left hand." Yeah, because
I want that.
Yeah, because later on, remember when they switched bodies? That means you had to put like 40 pounds of fat into Nick Cage to give him John Travolta's body. Think
He
about
got
it for
the
a
short
second.
end of that stick, didn't he?
Yeah, I was like, wait a second, hold on.
Well, we said, don't worry, Castor. We still have all the fat we sucked out of Sean Archer. We could just put that into you. And and the fact that he went along with it too.
Mhm.
I know. I mean, if I was Castle Troy, I'd be like, no way. I just want to be slim and slender
Yeah,
and handsome.
I'll tell everybody I was doing a bunch of crunches.
Yeah. I've already got John Travolta's churn balls, okay? Just let
Yeah.
me remain slim, okay?
That 90s plastic surgery, man, we give you a 6-pack in fucking 5 minutes. Like, all right.
I know. Fucking hell, the amount of time I'm working out and I still can't get rid of the handles. It's a bastard. It really is.
That's because you're not trying Travolta.
I know. But yeah, so this is kind of clever as well. It's kind of molded onto his face, but it's got the choice features as well. Some kind of like, what's it called? Morphogenic template. It's all sciencey mumbo jumbo stuff, isn't it? But yeah.
Don't think about it too much, all right?
Yeah.
They're sucking off his face, okay?
Yeah, they suck face, don't they?
Yeah,
He's like, no, I'll get his gang to talk anyway. And this, I don't know what he did to this guy, but apparently he fucking shit himself. It's like, wow.
He shit his pants. And
Gina Gershon.
that's a good
God.
pick.
Gina Gershon.
She's still killing it, man. She's still killing it, and obviously she's like the squeeze, everything, and he's it shows just how ruthless Archer is at going to any lengths to stop him. If you don't cooperate, I will land your kid in an orphanage. But eventually, she doesn't cave or anything. And she shows a bit of a toughness as well. I understand why you would use such a threat, but don't ever threaten to take away my son from me.
Yeah.
So, but she eventually says, I haven't seen him in years. And this is where we get Nick Cassavetes here, if I'm pronouncing his name right. Cassavetes, yeah. He's got his fucking head shaved and everything. And he's apparently the guy who fucking directed The Notebook. Damn it.
Yeah.
Was he in relation to John Cassavetes? The famous
Yeah, he
action
was,
director?
Yeah, from A Dirty Dozen.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, I can see the resemblance a little bit as well. I can. So yeah.
Good line. Hey, Sean, how's your dead son?
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, how's your dead kid doing?
I got the free look. The way he laughs too. Piece of shit.
Yeah, they almost. And
He wants his face rearranged.
I know.
Man.
This is the fucking guy he saves later on as well.
I know.
It's like Christ, man. It's like he gets to know him. He almost kind of looks like he likes him later on as well, despite the fact he said this horrible thing to it.
I'll forget the dead son joke, you piece of shit. There you go.
There you go.
How's your dead son?
He's got his bad laugh as well. I remember that laugh from The Dirty Dozen. He's hell of a laugh, man, for an actor to have. Very menacing laugh. But yeah, he kind of shits himself as well once he pulls the gun out of him. And
he pulls it in his eye too. Like,
yeah, he looks like he was about to fucking gun him down.
Yeah, he was one like half trigger squeeze away from going to the next world. It was like he had that thing cocked and locked, the hammer back, and he was just shaking with adrenaline, ready to fucking splatter his shit all over the floor. This is, by the way, why law enforcement officers are not allowed to bring their firearms into interrogation areas for both reasons. One, so they don't get taken away from them, and two, that they don't get heated, and then a pistol comes out.
let's be like Vic Mackey with a fucking phone book.
Yeah. Bring Vic Mackey. Stage founder should have been like, we need to get Vic Mackey in here.
Like, I'm a different kind of cop.
I'm not just any kind of cop.
I see you got your head shaved the same way I've got my head shaved. I like it.
So all they got is a date, but they don't know where the bomb is. So now he's got no choice but to have his face off. And they can't tell anyone, blah, blah, blah. It's all classified. So, and now he's not happy about this. You can really see he's about to make a really big decision. He has to become the fucking person who killed his son, and he was obsessed with tracking down.
Yep.
That's one hell of a thing to do. And John Travolta, despite the fact he does a lot of overacting later on, really does sell really does sell the fact that this guy is processing this fucking information.
Are we supposed to be able to see the slides right now?
Oh shit, man! I thought it was up. Do apologize. Here we go. Share screen. Yeah,
We're
I can
professional.
hear you. I can hear your keyboard. You're writing what letters to the War Department over the microphone. The Defense Department regrets to inform you that the slides are not up at this time.
Okay, they're up now. So now he's got to see his wife, and they have this fucking argument as well because he made this big promise that he was all over. He's gonna settle down, spend more time with her, and she's kind of like a little bit annoyed. But yeah, we get this very tender scene as well, which kind of really does sort of highlight just how much this is really taking a toll on him as well. He's kind of got this survivor's guilt as well. He feels like he should have died instead of his son. You know, it's as a father as well. You know, a father is supposed, a son is supposed to bury his father. A father is not supposed to bury his son. So yeah, he still feels some tremendous guilt over it, and he still hasn't gained some kind of closure.
Poor guy. I was like, I haven't been laid in 5 years. Fuck.
Missed opportunity right here. She could have kept pushing her hands down and touching his. She could have been touching it. Listen, she could have been touching his stomach, and he'd be like, "Eve, just so you know, I'm going away for a few weeks to a health retreat to get this stomach, taken care of before we start retiring on the beach somewhere." And then that would have solved. It would have solved so many problems right there. It would have been like, that's why he's gone, and that's why when he comes back, he doesn't have a belly anymore. Like,
Yeah, I got that dance about it. Used to have in the 70s back in Saturday Night Fever. Drinking and dancing and all that stuff. You know,
Sandy, what are you doing? You can't walk out of a drive-in movie.
Yeah. When I get back from this mission after finding out the bomb, I'm probably going to touch my wife and I'm going to kiss her and touch her penis. No, not a penis. No.
What accent is that? Like,
I have no clue what that's supposed to be right now.
From Family Guy.
It's John Travolta from whatever land.
Yeah, he's got the scar from his son's bullet. It's important later on.
Yeah, but he's got to do the one last thing, and she's let down because, like, oh, but you said you were going to stay and we're going to hunt and bone together and have very boring marital sex.
Tell her after you fuck her. Like...
Yeah.
Always. Yeah, there's a lesson for you in here, gentlemen. If you're going to give bad news to your wife, wait till after you nut. I mean, don't do it before.
Soften the blow.
In fact, the best time to tell her is when she's in post-coitus cleanup phase, when she's waddling towards the bathroom to go wipe you out of her, and then be like, "Hey, babe."
Yeah, I mean, try to make another.
Everybody on the
panel over my son. I found out the guy I had revenge against is still alive. He's killed my boner. Okay.
This happened. I tell you. What?
The fact that everybody on the panel knew exactly what I was describing in detail.
That poor duck.
Rachel's been there waddling to the toilet at fucking 11:30. She's like, damn it, Jeremy. I told you to finish on my belly this time. I don't want to go and douche.
Oh, gosh.
Sorry. You're not gonna get this. You're not gonna get this kind of information on the Drinker stream. I can fucking promise you that.
Drinker's talking about fucking Mandalorian. We're talking about fucking cream pies and shit. Come on, what would you rather watch?
What would you rather watch? This actress. What is this actress's name? Because
Joan Allen. After this, she goes on to chase Jason Bourne. Yeah,
I can never figure out if is she hot or is she not hot? Like, I can never decide if she's good. Like, I see some stuff she's in. She did a movie with Kevin Costner, and I thought she was very attractive. I thought she was very attractive in Pleasantville. I don't find her very attractive in this one.
No, I agree. I mean, because when I saw her later in Manhunter, I thought, okay, she's kind of, when she does herself up a little bit, she's kind of a bit of all right. But I think the whole point is to make her a little bit more plain. And, she's like, she's a mother going through this ordeal with her husband, so she hasn't really been really caring if she looks like a fucking hot soccer mum or not. So.
Well, I mean, really, dude, if you're going to be in a movie with Dominique Swain and fucking Gina Gershon, you're going to look like fucking leftover meatloaf.
Yeah, but even his friend is kind of like, you know what, this is crazy. Maybe you shouldn't do it, but the hero's got to do what he's got to do. And
this guy right here, Tito, is he is a great jobbing actor. He's been in so much good stuff. Does more TV than anything. He's on Shameless, Burn Notice, Chicago PD. You know, he's just a really good actor with a lot of great gravitas. When he's Barry, he was really good in Barry. So I don't know his name. Of course, somebody would.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of Richard T. Jones from the Sarah Connor. In different shows as well, and he's always kind of he always ends up being very reliable when he's given something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now he mentions about the scar as well. Like once this mission is over, he wants the scar returned because it's like something that he doesn't want to forget. You know, something that he wants to have stay with him. It is very symbolic. Like in a way, he still wants to sort of suffer his trauma of losing his son in a way, and that's because it's like the only thing that's kind of giving him some sort of meaning.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is where we get the dummy John Travolta and the dummy Nicolas Cage as well getting their faces cut off, and yeah, there is a little bit of a. I don't know if you've seen like faces without the skin, but they don't usually have lips, do they?
I don't know.
Like, yeah.
I've never had my face off before.
Yeah, I'm not talking about experience. Maybe I am, maybe not. Who knows? Who cares? But moving on.
All I know is this technology better not exist, and I better not get my hands on it because I'm going straight to Scotland, and this is fucking going down. I'm coming for you, drinker. I'm coming for you. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Drinker on my stream here in Kansas, and he's like trying to convince everybody that I've stolen his identity?
I
think at this point, a Jason Statham impression is necessary. I'll tell you what, I'll go in the face-off machine, get a whole new face.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, have you got quarters? Because it costs 50 cents. What, I've got to pay?
Yeah. Fucking everyone's just having a laugh with him. It's like, I know we got a fucking face-off machine in here. All right?
Yeah. I let them talk about it in the shitter. You pair of fucking vaginas. Now, that's a character who could have carried his own movie. They missed it.
Yeah, he needs his own movie. That character needs his own fucking movie. I mean,
oh, God, yeah.
He was the best thing in that fucking movie.
Oh, yeah.
I like how they have all this like high-tech sci-fi stuff and this lasers and shit, and then at the end they just rip the face off and just slap it on. Like,
shit around a little bit, you know. It's like, Jesus Christ.
So like they had this kind of technology, but they didn't have enough technology to make the fake Mission Impossible masks to put on for him or something like that.
I know, right?
Different franchise.
They didn't need to do all that shit. I mean, there's plenty of like prosthetics that look real, even back in the 90s, probably. Who knows? In this world, anyway, it's.
I think it's just wild that they're going through this huge convoluted thing when it's just like, you know, I look at Pollux Troy, I feel like he would fold under questioning really quickly.
Yeah, that's not has any faith in Pollux.
You threaten to take away his iPad, and that kid would have folded immediately. Like, what?
Game Boy. Big Game Boy at this point, yeah.
I'm going to make sure all my team dislike your video on TikTok, so you better give up the information.
No!
And yeah, this is where Nicolas Cage starts to sort of like reel it back a little bit more, because he's playing Archer now, isn't he? And you know, this is actually fucking kind of dark as well. The fact that he's looking in the mirror and at himself, and he sees the face of the guy who killed his son, and you know, he's kind of laughing at the insanity of it all. Then he has this fucking breakdown, everything, and he's like, how would you react if you were kind of in that situation with the face of someone who killed someone you loved, and you were that person? That'd be weird. That.
Yeah, it would be a difficult
process. That.
It would be a difficult wank, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Well, I'm here. So.
I love what he says as well. When you're finished, I want you to take this face and burn it. I still sound like me. So yeah, they're doing a little bit more exposition as well. They've got this kind of it's this little chip on his microchip in his larynx, and And they do set up a little bit of a payoff later on where, you still got to be careful with it, pressure, a violent sneeze, everything. And yeah, that does come back in later. And even the line, Peach, I can eat a peach for hours, comes back into play, which becomes very useful to it. Which, so they changed his voice to Castor Troy's, and yeah, now they've got to get him into that bloody prison as well so they can find out the information. So they've got 2 days to get Pollux to talk.
Like he's massaging his face.
As well. Yeah, there's face itches as well. So yeah, because it's like you got another person's face on you, and was there a chance that the body could kind of do some kind of rejection on it or some shit like that? It's weird. I don't know. I'm questioning this way too much. I am.
You're putting way too much thought into this shit.
I know. I'm delving
If you want to go realistically on this, absolutely, it would reject somebody else's face being put on your body.
Yeah, and to top all those. Well, I mean that's.
I don't know how you're doing.
The scars get the lasers, but
easily reversible with no side. Yeah, except for the psychological side effects.
I think he just wanted to massage Nick Cage. That's all it was. Like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, if anybody knows Selena Gomez, can you ask her current Skinwalker what it was like to take her face off and put it on her body?
Oh yeah.
Sex is like washing the dishes. If the tummy isn't wet, have you really finished? Fuck.
Or Marquez crying.
Yeah.
The question is, who's crying, me or her?
Yeah, but for different reasons.
Exactly.
She's crying because you're a stranger that broke into the house. You're crying because the cops are coming and you can't find anyone that loves you.
I'm not worried about the cops. We're at him last long enough.
Blue collar's like, don't bother calling the cops. It's 3 minutes. They have a 3-minute response time. I'm going to be done in half that.
I mean, like, all I'm saying is really consider assault if it's that quick.
This is a very dark stream.
Oh, fucking hell. I love doing this shit. I know. Oh, yeah, so this is where we got John Woo logic here, where they're in a prison where they have these fucking magnetized boats.
These are cool. I like the special effects,
Yeah, it's like this secretive, high security prison where the most dangerous fucking prisoners seem to go for some reason, and Pollux is in there for some reason as well. But
I mean, they do have the Punisher in there, so it's a serious play.
Yeah, fucking Thomas Jane, and he would later work with John Travolta again in The Punisher a couple of years after. So nice little connection there. So more exposition.
Nick Cage ass and whatnot.
Yeah,
for here.
Amnesty International.
Had to get past that slide real quick, didn't we?
Yeah, so it's kind of fucked as well. No one knows they exist apart from the top secret government busybodies. So so he's kind of got to fucking get there quick and get the hell out of there when he can.
Yeah. Because it's smart too. Hey guys, like put the notorious terrorists and get information out of his brother. Don't tell anybody, any of the guards, in case something goes wrong.
No, that's fine.
But this is where it gets interesting with Kid. Like we said earlier, he has to play John Travolta playing Nicolas Cage.
Yep.
Who's
just a dude. He's just a dude playing another dude playing another dude.
I'm a dude playing a dude playing another dude.
I don't break character to DVD sales.
Yeah. Yeah, Thomas Jane. I can't believe I didn't realize that was Thomas Jane. He looks so different here as well. He's got the glasses, the shaggy hair, everything.
Yeah.
Well, he definitely was. I think he said he put on 25 pounds for Punisher, something like that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think this
was
like
before Deep Blue Sea even.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and I think this was like round about the time he was doing Deep Blue Sea. Maybe he was shooting it while this movie was out. I can't remember.
Yeah, he could have been. Yeah, he could have been. This hair is crazy.
Oh,
I
would.
wouldn't.
Look at that.
Doesn't seem more than a terrorist is like.
I heard. I heard you got wasted. You want to see what wasted looks like, little man?
I know. So it's like he knows all about his character now. He has to actually be in there, so he looks like he's really warming up to it a little bit there as well, which I kind of like. Yeah, then we get this fucking big
Dubov.
yeah,
Dubov.
or the Yeti as he called him. That Yeti that jumped me earlier. He gets into a fucking fight with him, and
What did he do? Castor Troy had a sex sandwich with his wife
Yeah.
and his sister.
And his sister, yeah.
I could do something like that. But yeah, now he's got to really, really bring out his inner Castor Troy as well, and you can sort of see it's weighing on him as well, because he starts crying and he has to sort of snap out of it and go back to being crazy Castor Troy again. But even Pollux looks like a little bit suspicious about him as well. You can see, I mean, look at his face, right? Come on, he's like.
So here's my thing. What is he suspicious of? Is he suspicious of a face-off transplant?
Wait a second,
I
man.
don't know about this new technology. What the hell? Yeah, that's my only problem.
It would be like if I was still like committing crimes and then Blue Collar showed up, and I would be like, "Is that really you, Blue Collar, or is it Sean Archer that looks like Blue Collar?" Prove to me that you're Blue Collar. He's like, "All right, well, here's the test results on my latest kidney failure. All right, now I believe you."
Like, I think you're actually Luke in disguise.
Yeah, he knows something's off, though, doesn't he? I mean, he knows something is off.
Is it really you, Luke? Sing Johnny Cash to me real quick.
Hey, Dad, will always love you. Shit, give it away.
I got a spot for you, Luke. Fucking Nick Cage is fucking acting because he's like,
I know.
he's Travolta trying to be Nick Cage and going like all hinged.
Yeah, we can't say that in the same sentence. Just enjoy the pure dumbness of it all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he's kind of enjoying it. Yeah, and he kind of hates the fact that he's enjoying it a little bit because, he kind of giving into your shadow a little bit here. Cal,
but then we see he hits him, he starts crying mid swing.
Yeah,
and he has to sort of snap out of it and go back to going, "Woo! I'm Castor Troy."
Yeah, it's really, I love the trope where they have prisons where they'd have metal fucking eating trays. It's
of course, yeah.
We're just gonna hand the inmates weapons. Sure.
That's definitely not a weapon.
Why don't we just give them knives too?
Yeah. Here's some swords. You guys figure it out.
I guess these are like the worst of the worst. I don't care. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, then we get this big guy who's like, I don't stop the fights. You don't stop the fights. I stop the fights.
Damn right.
And there's 2 strikes for you, Dubov. 1 more, you know where you're going. And once again, we get a little hint of a plan that can unfold to escape. So. And this is where the plot really starts to kick off. Because he wakes up without a fucking face. It's
I gotta find the audio for this.
We've all had days like that. Come on.
Oh yeah. Who hasn't woken up with your face completely gone?
I know it's kind of fucked up as well because the amount of pain he must be in as well before he gets the fucking groovy pills. But that scream though, just the
Give me a second. And of course, the way he just creepily touches his face too, and it's just blood.
I know you see little bits like as well on his finger. It's like, ugh.
We're gonna fix it. Yeah, we are gonna fix it.
We are gonna.
We're gonna
deal with it. Oh yes, we're gonna deal with it.
Damn, that's Nicolas Cage is in the room with us right now.
It's fucked up. Where is that?
Oh my god!
There you go. A little bit for you.
That man has an Academy Award.
Yeah.
And
I forgot.
So many questions.
That's so crazy.
It's kind of funny but disturbing as well. It really is.
Somebody's killing a freaking parrot in that room. That's what it's
And I love the way he has this way with words as well, when he's describing the fucking procedure of having his face fucking ripped off him.
He's like, they switched my fucking face.
I was just sitting here, John. Some of your greatest hits here. I hope you don't mind. I partaking of your groovy painkillers, you know. Whatever sport this is, you know, bra fucking vo, and then we
Take
get
one goddamn guess.
Oh, it's his laugh right here. He should have done some Joker shit.
Yeah, that's the role he always should have played, Nicolas Cage. I don't know why he was never cast as the Joker.
This fucking this laugh right here.
yeah,
Like,
okay.
we're gonna deal with it.
What's
Yeah,
that
man.
film with? What's the David Caruso film? There's a David Caruso film in the mid '90s. He plays like a gangster in New York.
Was it?
And-
Oh.
Yeah, Kiss of Death. And Cage plays like little Junior Brown, who's this asthmatic psychopath who beats people to death with his bare hands.
Yeah, I
And,
remember
like-
watching that a while ago. Fucking Nick Cage is hilarious in it, man. He is. Just like,
Yeah, he's the only reason to watch it. The other bits, the David Caruso bits, are boring, but the Nicolas Cage is amazing in that movie.
You got to clean up your own backyard. he's doing push-ups with the fucking strippers. He's like, "Damn, what you
Yeah.
eating, baby?"
yeah, he was a fucking beast in that movie, man. He really was.
My guy's laughing for you, Nick or Luke.
You know,
Say Nick, you fucking can't do it.
yeah, I love the fact that Pollux is the only one enjoying these nature documentaries that's on the screen, and Thomas Jane is like, one more waterfall, I'm a foam at the mouth. But yeah, he's playing the whole. I've just come out of a coma. My brain is a little bit scrambled. I rarely remember anything, you know. And you can sort of see Pollux is testing him as well. See if you know, who knows? He probably did read up on these sort of like hidden government conspiracy face-off things in some conspiracy magazine. Who knows? But it's never really established. So
Yeah, that's just I just don't buy that. I just like, and I also don't buy how quickly he assimilates to the Archer body being Castor. You know, like it seems way, because like there's nobody that would. I mean, like, okay, sure. And I'd be like, okay, blue collar, you're not really Sean Archer. I don't believe you.
Yeah.
But he looks like, you know, he looks and sounds like him. That's enough for him.
Yeah.
I know it's but he does test him with the whole medication as well, and he actually does give out the actual name, which shows that Archer really has been doing his homework on the guy he's been pursuing, which seemed kind of routine as well, because you know you're catching a well-known criminal, you got to understand him, don't you, to try and eliminate any possibilities, something like that, to what he might do or what might not do. But he is also known to be a paranoid sociopath as well. So maybe that kind of is legitimate for his character, but I don't know. But he does eventually give him the location of the bomb, doesn't he? You know, he kind of plays into his ego, saying that bomb he made was a masterpiece. He needs an audience, and it's like, well, I guess the LA Convention Center will have to do. Yeah, because he never
insults him too.
The actor, does he? Let's get his name up. What's he called?
Is it Alessandro Nivola?
Yeah, good actor, man. Really good actor.
Wasn't he the villain in that Craven movie?
I have not seen it. I have not seen it.
It'll be Rhino.
Yeah, he was Rhino, I think.
Might have been, yeah. Look it up.
He was better in Jurassic Park 3.
Wow.
Yeah, damn, where's my slides going? Give me a minute.
Talk amongst yourselves.
The Defense Department regrets to inform you that the slides are delayed right now. Your son fought bravely.
Actually, since you're doing that, let's find this.
Clickety clack, clickety clack. I just
Do
want to
another
hear.
drinker impression.
Yeah, no, it's kind of gone up. Yeah, here we go. We're nearly there.
Do a drinker impression while we're waiting. That was great earlier.
Oh, that's why your show's so shit there, Northern, because you're fucking using a typewriter. Aren't you?
Here, Luke, I'll pull this up for you.
Here we go.
I got the fucking
Blue collar, you're a fucking traitor. You'll see if I'll get you back on open bar again. I told you to tell Toxic to fuck off, didn't I?
it's the fuck off.
RRT and Z. Oh, I don't care how many super chats you send in. You're dead to me. Dead.
Yeah, and your Chuck Norris jokes.
Yeah, fuck you and your Chuck Norris jokes. What's going on? You need to plug into a potato? What's going on, Northern? You doing all right over there?
Not showing up on the windows. Where is it?
From the windows to the walls.
Sorry, buddy. Think we're off.
He usually shows up
we're
right here
offline.
in
There's nobody
the
watching us
window
right now.
section. Because
You've got it. I've told you
It's
this
not
many
built in.
Nobody cares.
I've told you this many times. You have to delete all of the porn off of your fucking cache before you start a stream.
When porn means, when he says porn, he means evidence you know, setting home
Yeah.
people on fire.
Yeah, all the snuff films that you make from the dead the dead transients.
All the goddamn petrol.
Yeah. Oh. All my super chats are paying for my petrol. Click.
Mm-hmm.
Clickety
Okay.
click.
Go on share screen.
Click.
Yeah.
And you usually go on the Windows section to share it, and for some reason it's not doing it. I don't know why.
You know what it is? Fucking Drinker had one of his fucking mods like fucking sabotage.
Yeah, he's compromising me, that bastard.
Saboteur.
That's saboteur. Lance, stop having those fuckers on your show. You're pissing me off. I'll not be clubbing with you any further. Great panel, terrible host. Yikes. Yikes. Inside man.
Wow.
Anyway, I've got the slides anyway, fucking there until it goes back up. Usually I go on share screen, I go on Windows, and it usually comes up. It's not coming up for some reason, even though I've got
Just
the actual
inside
Windows
man
slides.
dropping a nuke on.
Do you want to share my screen? I'll have
Damn
slides,
you,
but
inside man. Damn you.
I can skip scenes on if you want on my. It's on Voodoo, so.
I mean, I would just put an action shot up and just fucking leave that up and we could just talk about it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone who's listening hasn't seen the film.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I've seen the film. It's
Next time
okay.
I'll make slides.
I've
for you,
seen
buddy.
the film. Jump back over to Drinker's channel. I've got a much better review of this movie.
Who did you do the face-off stream with? Was it Gary?
I think
Or
so. I
was it
think
Az?
Gary.
Yeah.
There we go. Now it's doing it. Now it's doing it for some fucking reason. Here we go. Fucking hell. It's trying to move this up a little bit. Fuck it. I can see it here. I can see it here anyway. So, yeah. So he tells him the location of the bomb, and he's like, yeah, thank you. You are so fucking pathetic. So he's thinking, yes, I could get to go home and have boring sex with my wife and and be a total terrible dad who doesn't understand his daughter as well, and blah blah blah, and have my team hit me even more for being a stick in the mud. So yeah, he's looking excited.
Oh, this is what a reveal!
No reveal.
Great
So,
reveal.
There it is.
Supposedly, they had Travolta and Cage spent a couple weeks together, and they finally got it to mesh when Travolta was like, "I got to do a Castor Troy walk." You know, like once I get the walk down, then everything else kind of like fell into place with the person. Which is funny because John Travolta throughout his career has been, whether it be Staying Alive or, what do you call it, Grease or whatever, he's known for his signature walks. But in this one, he had to like get down Castor Troy's like very specific cadence and walk the way that he does it. But I don't know, man. I feel like Travolta chews the scenery just enough here that I really buy him in this. If he hadn't already done Broken Arrow the year before, it probably would have been a little bit jarring for me. But having already seen him in Broken Arrow, watching this, I was like, okay, yeah, I see this. This makes sense. And he's and subsequent to this, he's kind of known to do over the top, characterizations in films and stuff. So, but,
he seems to have done that once he started getting a little bit older, didn't he? Because Yeah, Sean, he can act as well. I mean, Blowback is a fucking really underrated movie, and it's a shame that it kind of is more of a cult classic now these days. But yeah, and obviously gets Shorty as well. But yeah, he does seem to be doing a lot of like the over the top acting now as well. He did that movie, The Fanatic, and I think he's doing all these like straight to DVD movies now. And
Hairspray.
yeah, yeah, don't get me mentioned on that. I have fucking nightmares of that film.
That is
For some reason, he's doing a lot of Southern accent roles lately. That's disturbing.
Yeah, like talking like or something, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm from the South. Yeah, totally part.
That was like Christopher Walken from the South.
Yeah, something like
Yeah, sometimes it
How
delved
was
into
that?
Christopher Walken. It blended into Christopher Walken for a second. So I hit it in the one place I knew he'd never look, up my ass.
yeah.
John Travolta really campaigned hard. You didn't know this from Pulp Fiction, but he campaigned hard to really, just because they thought the realism of him sticking stuff up his ass would have worked a lot better for John Travolta than Christopher Walken in Pulp Fiction.
No.
Oh.
But yeah,
They're both
fucking hell. Sorry, Rachel. Yeah, what are you saying?
Huh?
So each
They're
of-
both so good in this scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, my ear isn't that good enough to recognize a Louisiana accent. Louisiana accent. Nah, that's terrible. Sorry. Apologies to anyone from Louisiana.
What in the hell was that even?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Apologies.
Don't ever do that again.
Never again. I will never stream with you again. I love the way he taunts him. He's like, so I guess
Yeah.
you're gonna be in here for the next 100 years.
There's
This
a
part, you know, ooh, we are
there's
good
a
looking.
behind the scenes video I on YouTube was watching earlier of them filming this scene.
I watched it,
the choking and they really got into it. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
Nicholas
Yeah,
Cage
yeah.
was sort of like, are you all right? I didn't hurt your neck, did I, when I did chokehold in there? But yeah, he kind of fucking breaks down as well. He's like, he can't get his words out, and Castor Troy just continues to mock him even more. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
I've
I was in the
got a
coma.
government position to to utilize and a wife to fuck. Oh, I
Yeah.
make love. I make love.
It makes it so much better.
And you can I mean, look at him. He's having to play fucking John Travolta. He's Nicolas Cage playing John Travolta playing Nicolas Cage, and now you got Nicolas Cage playing John Travolta playing Nicolas Cage. Now it's a big fucking weirdo.
Fucking say that
Roll
5
dude
times.
playing
Say that
dude
5 times
with
fast.
dude.
Yeah, I have a nosebleed now. Thanks a lot.
Oh, isn't it tragic? Everybody died.
I burned them.
So yeah, it reveals that he's killed everyone and banned all the evidence that proves he is him. So he's now stuck. He is royally.
Oh, look at that face right there.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
great.
Next 100 years.
So he does that.
I like that everything that Castor Troy as Sean Archer does is it's like a caricature of a what he thinks a federal. I was like, oh well, it's
Yeah.
okay. Obviously, he had a troubled childhood and blah blah. Like everything that he says and does is just a caricature of what he thinks a government. And by the way, there's this scene right here, little realistic Easter egg. I always thought it was some sort of weird affectation, the way that Travolta's character, Castor Troy playing Sean Archer, walks around with his hand on his pistol. I found out in Iraq. I found out why that is. So if you are a little soft around the midsection, as some of us tend to be, your pistol will go into your love handle and like create like a dent, a crevasse. And so him walking around with that, with his hand on top of the pistol like that, that's basically him pushing it away from his body. Don't ask me how I know that. I just do.
Yeah, you had it from a friend, didn't you?
Yeah, I heard it from a soft around the midsection friend. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just love how he just hates the fucking sub. He's like, I may never get a hard on. I may never get a hard on again. And then he sees it.
It's like the first time that I saw Kelly naked. I didn't know what to do with her parts till she put on the strap on, and then I knew. R.I.P. Kelly Preston.
Wow.
You deserve better than to be a beard for 20 years. You deserve better.
Oh man,
such a great wreck.
Yes, I like the fact that she thinks he's suddenly forgot where he lives as well, because she still doesn't know. But then he starts acting all weird, and he's acting all fucking horny with her and everything, and she's loving it. She is just loving it. I mean,
every chick loves this. I use these lines to this day. I'm like, I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. It's like, sir, this is the DMV. Can you knock it off a little bit? And I'm like, no.
I mean, yeah, he's being a bit of a dick, but kind of a playful dick, like and she's loving it, and
just staring at that ass.
Yeah,
which there's none of.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Look at that ass. Right. She left her ass in Pleasant.
He has more of an ass than she does.
Yeah, he does.
He actually does.
Well, his ass gets a lot more use than hers, so that's why he's got a bigger one.
Yep.
I love it when a plan comes together like that.
It's so weird.
It's weird.
See, I was kind of wonder if this how fascinated Castor Troy is with this guy now, because this is the first time he's actually going to live his life and actually found out who this guy is that's been trying to kill him for the past 6 years, and I think he's even more disappointed when he reads his diary and finds out they haven't had sex in 2 months, and he's like, what a loser.
Well,
who the fuck would write that in a diary for someone to potentially find at some point? Like, I'm not going to write that shit down. If I'm going to write anything in a diary, I'm going to be like, yeah, I blasted these 2 cocktail waitresses 2 at a time down in Vegas. That's what I'm going to write. If you're going to read my secrets, you're going to read lies. So this is a bit of a problematic scene, but I'll tell you what, Dominique Swain made a big career early on playing these like little Lolita chicks that are just like getting middle-aged guys in compromising positions or whatever. But I wonder how old she is now. She's got to be in her 40s now.
Yeah. I mean, she was in her 20s when she did this, so because that's the thing. They had like 29-year-olds playing like 15-year-olds for some reason. But
well, yeah, but I mean, she's doing the scene with John Travolta, so I mean, she was perfectly safe unless she had if it was a teenage boy, it might have been a problem.
I know he's like leeching over and everything, and but says, and he's like, he actually shows a little bit of his new. I'm the new Sean Archer. I'm going to be a different dad to you now. There's going to be a lot of changes. I'm going to be the cool dad, everything. And I wonder if she's actually getting. And if you thought her fucking daddy issues were bad, this is going to get a whole lot of worse for her,
bro. She's almost 50 now, bro.
Is she? Fucking hell.
She turns 46 this year. That's crazy.
Fine.
Well, this movie's nearly 30 years old.
So I mean, she's legal now.
Yeah.
Right.
She was legal then.
Oh, okay. I mean, you never know. Also, the term legal depends on which state you're in.
I don't know where that came from, Rachel.
25 is legal everywhere.
Rachel, I don't know where that came from you, but I like your attitude. Rachel's a real one, guys. She's like, she's legal now, officer. Leave them alone.
Look, he was just taunting him too. He's like,
yeah, I know, because he always
bye, bro. Bye, bro.
Yeah. Bye, bro.
Pinky wave. It's so ridiculous.
You're not my brother.
Yeah, he's such a fucking weasel, isn't he?
Rachel.
Because Sean Archer came to him and said, I'm actually your brother trapped inside this body. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
People believe that shit.
Yeah, this guy's been on a good few movies as well, hasn't he? He kind of played the fake Fraser in the play Diane did on in that episode of Frasier where she returns. He's been in Laws.
Oh God!
Everything.
Yeah, he
man.
was in.
Zodiac.
He plays Zodiac. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not forget his best role in Volcano.
Yeah. Where he
was he the guy who fucking saved that pet?
Yeah, he hurls. Yeah, he hurls the victim and jumps into the lava.
Damn, man. That was it. Yeah, that was one hell of a fucking sacrifice scene.
Yeah,
Damn, man.
that's a bad way to go.
Yeah, he's a right ruthless bastard in here. Look at Pollux, the little fucking asshole. Just it's like I'm just enjoying this fine lobster meal, so I can, give information and for my brother who's pretending to be an FBI agent. Blah blah blah.
This is one of my favorite lines in the thing when they're like, "Hey, we're all really sorry about Tito." He's like, "Ah, shit happens."
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we get another Fargo actor here as well, and he's such a fucking killjoy, isn't he? He's such an uptight asshole. You're kind of glad that... I was kind of glad when Castor Troy kind of killed him because... No, not kind of killed him. Did kill him. Fucking hell.
It definitely did kill him.
It's only temporary, Luke. It's fine.
Yeah, does this guy ever not play a douche? Like,
I know.
Like, you're gonna kidnap my daughter? I'm gonna get something for you here, Fargo.
Jesus, Sean, you're out of control again.
He's kind of standing up to him a bit more than Archie does as well. Well, when all else fails, fresh tactics.
Yeah.
You see Gary in chat. You're the bum that you're the ass that I want.
You're the bum that I want. The bum that I want.
Yes, indeed.
Well, who else is hungry right now for a good tongue sandwich?
Lots of protein. Yeah, he says like, this face, this ridiculous chin. Like, damn.
I know. Some fucking actually was worried that wait, what's this about? Is this about my looks? Do I look ridiculous? And John Moore was like, no, because Troy's such a narcissist. He thinks anyone who doesn't look like him is ridiculous, and he eventually went with it. But damn, man, this is
Bruise
so
his
funny.
ego a little bit.
And making me look good.
Yeah, he's become the American hero.
I know, but he's kind of pissed off that they aren't going to get the money. It's like, yeah, but once I become hero, know that.
I mean,
know that. Thank you.
He's right though, but him being like, what right now, what he wants is power, and now he's showing arms inside the FBI. That's worth more than money. Like,
I know. You see, I'm not the only one with the brains. It's like, well, I guess I'm now the one with the looks.
Touche.
Every line delivery.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I just realized in reviewing this with you how many of these fucking Castor Troy-isms I use on a daily basis in my vernacular.
Right?
Oh dear.
And it's all Castor Troy too. He gets all the good lines.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so the bomb squad are being useless. They're like, oh, we don't know how to defuse a bomb, even though we're hired to defuse a bomb. And Sean Actor's like, take a step back. Okay? Let the professional handle it, okay?
It's very funny. He says, any ideas? Yeah, run.
That's one of the conceits of this movie is that all the FBI, except Archer, are idiots.
Of course. Tells them leave.
Yeah, he just tells them to leave. They don't fucking question why this guy who's probably not trained on bomb diffusing is going to handle the fucking bomb himself. Yeah. It's
yeah.
Are you kidding? He's super cop. He can do everything.
Well, it's right here. It's like Wes was saying, like fucking Travolta is just chewing it. He's trying to match his age, man. He is going for it right here.
You could tell they're having fun on this fucking movie. You just can, and it's fun watching them. Yeah, then we get this. I think I might get flagged for that. I don't know, but I've just leave that.
We can't show animated titties? Jesus.
I don't know. It's weird. The bots are weird. Everything. So yeah, this is where here's the news that Castor Troy is now become a hero, defusing the bomb, and it's like we got. What was it?
He's just staring at the screen like.
Yeah, what's the fucking line anyway? We got the upper hand.
Who's listening?
On in it is like.
Oh, that's right. What is it? Interception.
Now we got the ball.
Sorry. Yep.
Now we've got the ball. That's right. Yeah.
God, man, yeah. Look at him. He's just owning the fucking room, everything, and
He's just sitting there just crying. It's like, what do I do? Yeah.
he's even
randomly sexually harassing all of his people.
What's
Yeah.
Like Travolta's like all having fun and stuff too. Nick Cage just sitting just crying his eyes out.
Yeah.
Rocking in the corner, like, oh.
Oh God.
It's like watching an in-depth Friday night for like me in one hand and then Blue Collar in another.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like me eating up the scenery and running around
Yep.
being a toxic piece of shit, and Blue Collar just crying on date night. Like,
That's our driving people. It's like, wow, you're a really depressing driver. I know. Please give me 5 stars.
this is so crazy that there's nothing in this that would possibly be acceptable today with this.
No,
fucking-
you get fucking around. You get.
Well,
fired.
I mean, he just disarmed a nuclear bomb, though. He's got some leeway.
Yeah, he can get away with it.
to grab the secretary's ass.
Again,
She's
he's
not
like,
complaining.
he
The look
just
she gives.
he just stopped a nuclear bomb. He's got ass grabbing, gravitas.
Oh, I didn't know that was. That's what it was.
You didn't know that came with ass privileges in the office? Damn.
No.
And yeah, but the thing is, he is everything that Archer isn't. He's actually really charismatic, isn't he? And he is fun to be around, despite the fact he's evil. But
Yeah.
fuck it, it's like
Same thing. You see Travolta, he grabs her ass. He looks up, just like, oh.
Women like evil men. Guys. This should be a lesson.
let's go. Evil men kind of get things done. It's that's the way.
A woman doesn't want safe, boring, quiet missionary sex. They want a guy that is obsessed with their butthole. They're not going to go clean out that goop for just any asshole. They want a guy that's going to choke them a little bit.
Don't cry afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's proper giving it to the big one where it's like, I want the phones, everything. I want everything. I want a tablet so I can do TikTok.
Not talking to the president himself.
Who the fuck lights this many candles on day? Like, this is crazy. You got to sit there and put all of those out later.
He's psycho. Come on.
That is a lot of candles.
He's Castor Troy.
Yeah.
No. Plus, the fact that he's laying this all out of her, she's kind of skeptical because she has been let down from Archer a few times. So yeah, we're getting a few hints into their marriage, and he's kind of getting some information on Archer as well. And he ends up kind of being a much better, tenderful husband than her actual husband. It's that I kind of like that weird contrast.
Yeah.
Women always like a little bit of strange. That's just the way they are. So anything different, he's just doing it now because it's called love bombing. You do it at first and then you take it away.
Oh yeah, obviously he doesn't really give a shit though, but he's keeping his cover, isn't he?
Yeah,
Has to, but
I like to
he's doing a fucking good job of it, isn't
As
he?
she's grabbing her feet, he's pulling his inner Quentin out, just looking at her like, oh,
Yeah.
her feet, yeah.
Look at those feet. These are great.
It's gotta have feet, okay? It's put into the plot, okay?
Okay, yeah, man. Okay, so then I had the character look at her feet because feet are very important. Okay.
God, have you seen those fucking interviews with Quentin Tarantino when he's being interviewed by black people? He really lays on the fucking black voices, like, well, I did this that film with that Pam Grier, man. So okay, so and she's my sis, man. She's my sis.
See, you may not realize it, but you just watched True Romance. Basically, Clarence Worley. That's basically Quentin Tarantino, or at least that's self-insert. That's Tarantino self-insert.
The Greek god version of Quentin Tarantino.
Right.
Yeah, Tarantino was a handsome fucking ruthless bastard.
Charming.
Mm.
Must have thought it was White Boy Day.
Yeah.
It ain't White Boy Day.
It ain't White Boy Day.
I didn't White Boy
Nah,
Day.
man.
Nah, man, it ain't White Boy Day.
Yeah, so he finds out the only way to get off the boats is to get electric shock treatment. So now he has to kind of use that as a way to escape. So,
So they got to wear those in the shower, or like?
yeah, no,
That seems like a problem.
that's not going to go well, is it? I mean,
How do they get it? How do they get the jumpsuit off? How do they wash their feet?
They don't.
Yeah.
Imagine the smell.
There's a spot all here as well. So he decides to get himself sent to shock treatment. So he starts harassing this fucking guard for a cigarette and gets into a fight. And then he's like, I got a light. Anyone got a light? Got a light? Yeah, and this poor guy's been pretty much gone on his fair strike here, and he's vomiting everything, convulsing. And just as we're about to shock him, he goes, guy, I didn't have sex with your sister, okay? I didn't have sex with your wife, and I'm sure they really love you. So let's get out of here." And okay, that's all the evidence I need. I'll help you out of nowhere.
And
It's exciting in the background, man.
then as Sean Archer proceeds to help in the murder of multiple federal
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
prison guards.
I mean, I know they're shooting at him, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they don't have they don't have guns in prison, just so you know. There's because
There's a reason for that.
the inmates will take them away. But then again, they don't have magnetic boots either. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but this is like some very highly secretive movie prison anyway. So that's
Yeah,
like
it's a black
site. We gotta go with it.
It's a black site out in the middle of nowhere.
Mm.
2 men needing to escape. One will not make it. The other one will jump into the ocean.
Yeah,
somehow make it.
yeah. So he doesn't make it. He tries to save him, but it's too late. He dies. So it's like, oh well, he would have kind of convoluted the plot anywhere and just added nothing to it. So
I don't know. It would have been interesting to have them do a little bit of Batman and Robin, Cagney and Lacey fucking duo out on the streets.
yeah, they'd be rolling around on cars as well, ready to track down the guy pretending to be Archer and try and expose him. Yeah, we have a missed opportunity there.
Missed opportunity, and then maybe running. They have to go lay low at Dubov's house, and then he had the awkward meeting again of the wife and the sister.
I do like this as well, where he's sort of like he's like struggling to open his eyes because he's been underground for so long, for a good while anyway. So yeah, that's pretty. Okay, that was close.
So do not jump off of a fucking platform in the middle
Basically,
of the
an
ocean.
oral platform.
You will. It will be like hitting fucking concrete when you hit that water.
Yeah, water's got fucking. Yeah, water can be very powerful with enough pressure.
Yeah,
And,
with that much
You
speed
will
and
break your
velocity,
everything.
yeah, you're gonna die. You will die.
also, it's in the middle of the fucking ocean. I mean,
Yeah, what did he do? He
swam
swam.
all that way.
Yeah, he swam back to LA. Like, okay, cool.
I'm like, did the fucking Zohan show up as well and do that fucking dolphin flip thing he does on the ocean somewhere and hitch a ride? But yeah, it's a big plot hole. It's a big dumb plot hole that you kind of have to, just push aside because the film is just so ridiculous. And there's this scene as well where he has to visit the grave of the kid of the guy that is pretending to be as well that he killed, and oh shit, man, it's just so awkward, and the way he's acting as well, it's just hilarious. It's like, is this your way of not dealing with this morning? And he's like, yeah.
John, is seeing me naked really bothering you? No, Kelly, I like it. I like the way you look when you're naked. Can you put that thing back on that makes it look like you have a penis?
Yeah, this is so awkward as well because I'm like, does he feel a little twinge of guilt, or is he like, oh shit, when is this gonna fucking end so I can get the fuck out of here and be an asshole again?
Yeah, the wife's like, how could he do this to our son? I'm like, well, just don't lead him so much because they got those little heads. And wait, what? Wait, what?
Apparently, there's a little hint to show that this isn't Archer as well. Apart from the fact that we already know, because he wears these like T-bars on his collars. Let's see if we can get a shot of it, like there, right there. Because when the real Archer wears them, yeah.
How'd you know? How'd you figure that?
I definitely not. I definitely did not go on IMDb trivia section.
Gotcha.
Anyone who says I did is a liar.
They're a liar.
Yeah. So yeah, this is this is where he kind of goes back into a little bit more of the overacting mode when he finds out that Castor Troy has apparently died at sea, and obviously he wants to get his body back so he can get his face back. I can hear shit in the background. Who is that?
What happened?
Yeah, I'm hearing stuff in the background there for a minute. little bit.
Somebody's typing.
Is that mine?
Sounds like a
It's
clickety.
you.
Sounds like a clickety clack.
Suspicious.
Mm.
And it happened right when you had the Chinese Asian on the slide. Right at that moment.
Oh yeah, shit. They're on to us. Shit.
I just want to take this opportunity to thank our Chinese overlords for their generosity, and I will help hunt down the rest of the Americans.
Yes, obviously the body hasn't been recovered, and it's like
Hasn't been recovered.
It's like, well, he couldn't have survived. It's like, you don't understand. He's already here. And yeah, he barely looks fucking drenched. He looks like he just went through a big heater, dryer fucking factory and got all dried up pretty quickly. So yeah, he's got some clothes on now, everything, and tries ringing his wife to tell him that, Archer, the guy who's pretending to be Archer is not your husband, but it's no use.
Oh, look at that car phone. That's
I
hilarious.
know, back when he had the buttons on as well. So, yeah, where he rings up Castor Troy as well. And if you're Sean Archer, I guess I'm Castor Troy. And that little look as well, I love it. I just love it. It's like, yeah, it's fucking on, man.
Yeah.
So obviously he has no other choice now but to try and get.
What a great slide to stop on. This shit's so good, it's gonna make your dick hard.
Yeah. Thank Nix there. Thank Nix for that, man. Thank Nix. Come on.
Good job, Nix.
Yeah. Stop browsing eBay while streaming. I gotta sell some, Yeah. So he's still selling drugs to Cheryl and Phil Roy, and and I just love how he can actually gain their confidence pretty quickly as well, while still singing a little off.
All of his inside knowledge of
yeah. And yeah,
this is an awesome.
Look at this
bachelor.
pad, man.
This is great. This really makes me want to get back into crime. I want a place like this. This is dope as fuck. Nah, I'm kidding.
But this is what I like about the little contrast as well. Troy ends up becoming a bit more of a tenderful husband and understanding father, while he starts to be a more loyal fucking leader to these gang members. He's not just treating them as expendable, and he actually seems to be almost enjoying being Troy a little bit, because there is that selfish hedonistic side to us that we try to repress. But yeah, he gets fucking high, and come on, you can tell even when he's holding the guns of his enemy, his dick is fucking hard just holding them pistols. I would.
I'm gonna take his face off.
Yeah, and I love that. I love that line where he gives the address of Sean Archer to his gang. It's like, how do you know? It's like, well, I sleep with his wife, and they all start laughing, and apparently they were laughing for real. Nick Cage actually improvised that line, and everybody was just laughing so hard. John Woo decided, I'm going to keep it
in. No more drugs for that man.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that laugh. They are having fun, man, and obviously, and he's fucking high as well. And what happens when we kidnap Supercop? It's like, we take his face off. And even he's kind of disturbed by what he said as well. It's like, eyes, nose, off. Then he goes to he says he has to use the boys' wee room. I don't know why he said that, but it cracks me up. Yeah, no more jokes for that guy. Once again, great quotes. And
Probably the most used quote in the movie. No more drugs for that man.
You got more mugging as well from Nick Cage, but this time it kind of makes sense because he's trying to get into character and not lose it. But it's fucking Nicolas Cage mugging. How can you not love that?
Of course.
And he's high as hell.
Yeah. And Gina Jackson shows up, and the whole male testosterone goes through the fucking roof. It does. And yeah, I'd happily have Gina Gershon knock me out.
I tell you, that's a film you've got to do one day. Is Red Heat. Someday you've got to do a stream.
That's a good one. Yeah, she's in it as well, isn't she? Really? She's
great now.
Damn, man, in those fucking leg warmers. That lycra.
Yeah.
Do you know Miranda? Never heard of the bitch. Yeah,
If there's a movie, we can quote it.
Him using the landline of Sean Archer to fucking and this was really good foreshadowing. This fucking guy from that 70s show being a fucking
Oh God, right?
They're like, who can we get for that? I know how to do it. I have a lot of experience. Wait, what? John Travolta was like, I know this guy. He's in my Scientology group. He's a good guy. Put him in there as the graping.
Christopher Walken Returns.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's awesome. I love that. That's great.
But yeah, you get a good fucking setup for something that pays off later really well, where he teaches his daughter to how to handle a knife if someone actually tries it on with her again.
Yeah.
And yeah, he does end up being a very understanding father to her as well. He kind of like, listen, I understand you're not been the same since Jamie died, and then you're just wearing someone else's face just to sort of hide the pain, because he's kind of doing the same here as well. He's kind of using someone else's face to hide something that's also, real to him. But yeah, this is good. I mean, once again, a good contrast. He becomes Archer becomes a better gang leader, while Troy becomes a better father and husband. It's I just kind of like how these kind of two opposing things are happening to these two different characters on the.
You have the symmetry of John Travolta giving the daughter a balisong knife, whereas in what you call it with Nicolas Cage and the little girl, what is that called?
Kick-Ass?
Kick-Ass, that's right. Yeah.
He gives her two balisong knives.
Yeah, nice little reference as well. So yeah, he wakes up after being knocked out, and she's obviously and you start to learn they had a bit of history, a bit more as well. Like she kind of did probably have a thing for him as well. She found him exciting, but then he started treating her like shit, kind of throwing her to the side, and
which made her like him even more. Which made her like him
little bit.
Oh yeah, she was jumping on him a little bit there, wasn't she? And apparently Pollux is there. He's been keeping surveillance on them as well. So he's like, is that your old gang hideout? Do you want to send some coppers and have a cool shootout? He's like, you read my mind, Pollux.
Can you also bring me a tongue sandwich while you're at it, please?
Yeah, but obviously she doesn't want him here because she might lose her son now. And I think
is that? I'm trying to ask real quick. Was that a real life cat purring behind a microphone, or was that Gina Gershon's kitty purring for Nicolas Cage there?
Please be the second one.
It's like nothing to say.
It's like I can hear your kitty purring.
Yeah, and he's actually been a better fucking boyfriend to her than Troy was as well. Is like, I know I made things with your life harder and that, but I promise, I won't do that again. And he finds out that Castor Troy has a son who has another fucking shit 70s haircut in the 90s.
I know, right? It's like, how can we make these kids as adorable as possible? Well, let's put a bowl of soup over their head and then cut their hair that way.
You always have kids that are like 8 years old, but they make them act like they're 4 years old for some reason. Right. He seems real docile for a kid his age.
I know. I remember the first time my dad was in a drug den and got in a gunfight. I didn't act like a little pussy about it.
He didn't just stand there while waiting to be fucking grabbed in the air while some pyrotechnics go off. So yeah, it's 5. He looks fucking 10. Come on. That kid's fucking 12. He's not 5.
12. I love how he's gone from 8 to 12 in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
They grow up fast in Hull. They grow up fast out there.
Just use some rainbow coming up.
Yeah, and yeah, we got that weird sort of hand thing he did with his son, and he starts having this nervous breakdown, going, "Mike, Mike, Mike."
You know what? You know what's crazy is that even back, when I was only 20 years old watching this movie, I knew I'm like, this kid is going to replace his dead kid and make everything okay.
Yeah,
I knew it right then and there that's what they were going to do with this.
Yeah, it's and she doesn't question for a fact, like, I'm getting my kid away from this guy. He's acting fucking weird. I don't like
the fact that she didn't question the fact that she brought the fucking kid into the drug den.
I know.
Why are you bringing your kid into your
terrible
brother's
mother.
trap house
Terrible mother.
with
That
the
kid's
most
gonna go
wanted
to it,
fugitive?
like,
Well, of course, because she's a woman. Because of course,
Yeah. But yeah, we get the cool fucking shootout and everything, and the kid's being a little pussy, so they're playing some music on some headphones that isn't plugged to a Walkman because, I don't think they had that kind of technology back then. I can't remember, but hey, fuck it. They had prison with magnetized boots, so who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah,
They did, in fact, have headphones that were just an FM radio
Yeah.
that didn't have to be plugged into anything. Those didn't exist.
Somewhere over the rainbow, federal officers are getting killed. As
Yeah,
they
it's kind
shoot
of that sort of artsy-fartsy thing where you have a nice soothing song played around a load of fucking blood and guts just being spilled all over the place. But he does make bloody gun battles look beautiful, John Woo. He does.
I do love
blood and bullets.
I love Cassavetes' line here. Damn, my place is getting fucked up.
Right.
Yeah, it's a fucking cartoon. This movie is a cartoon. It's a glorious, gory cartoon. So yeah, he's trying to not kill as many FBI agents as he can, obviously, but he has no problem with his men killing them. So yeah, because he's got to keep the cover. But oh shit, the hookers are dead. Damn it! And that kid's just stood there like an idiot. Get cover. Bullets fly around and hit you.
Get to cover. Grab a pistol. You're a shitty terrorist kid.
Yeah, if the real Castro was here, he'd slap you. He would.
Nice use of Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Yeah. But this is pretty cool. Look at these pyrotechnics go off as is that a real kid there, or is it just some kind of like small stuntman or something like that?
Kid,
I don't know.
I mean, it was the 90s.
Man.
Yeah.
It was the
I don't know.
90s.
Like some child safety laws here with doing stunts like that. I don't know.
It was the 90s, and it was directed by a Chinese immigrant, so it was probably just some kid they picked up at foster care or something. They're like,
yeah, from
Don't worry.
the sweatshops his brother owns, probably. Who knows?
yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, they're expendable. They got no family, but like they never existed.
No,
So
honey,
yeah,
no.
she gets a cool little moment. It's like, please do not touch those guns. They are very dangerous, and she knocks them out, and she's like, don't ever do that again. And he saves that guy's ass as well. But then it's like mano a mano, and and this shows just what a true fucking unloyal asshole he is. He doesn't care about these guys. They're fucking expendable to him for the bigger picture. So he just kills one of the gang members that pretty much has been loyal to him. And I don't know where he got shot in the neck, but wouldn't he be spilling out a shitload of blood out of his mouth as well? Because it looks like he got a main artery there, because he does.
I don't know, but he still has enough life left in him to fucking mouth fuck his sister.
Yeah, no,
really
that was
hard.
Right. There's a lot of incest in this movie.
Yeah, that's like fucking Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker. That is so wrong kind of kissing.
I mean, I guess if your sister's Gina Gershon, I mean, it's
some
exceptions have to be made.
That's true.
Yeah, you'd happily have an abomination with it. You would. So
yeah. This is a cool scene. I always liked the imagery of this scene because they're pointing their guns at each other with a mirror, so they're actually pointing it at the person they want to be pointing it at. They're actually seeing the other person. It's very clever way to do this.
Yeah, visual metaphor, right?
Yeah.
Don't tell. Oh.
Yeah, because that's the thing with John Woo. Even though he's doing all these very violent scenes, he somehow makes them look very poetic. He adds a beauty to it, though, for some reason. That's why he has the doves, because it adds this sort of like where there's sort of like very something majestic to all the violence that's going around. But yeah, obviously he does want to go back to being who he was before as well, and it's like, you can't take back what you took from me, and it's like, well, okay, looks like we just better kill each other. And yeah, it's pretty fucking cool shot as well. And if you're gonna do manless action, make it look really, really poetic. And this is the scene I was talking about as well, where the flames are just going up behind him when he runs up the stairs. I mean, damn man, I mean, you really got to respect the fucking stuntmen here. You really do. But of course, it leads to Pollux getting killed as well, and
Travolta.
I know.
That's right. He doesn't use a stunt man. You crazy? Did that for real.
Fuck yeah. Face Off is great. Hey, Horror Nads. Horror with Nads. How you doing?
Nadia, what up, dog?
Yeah. If happy little John Woo doves fly beyond the jetty, oh why can't I?
For Wesley, you see.
Gave me a boner. I need to finish. No, well now I'm not gonna.
You're weird inside, man. We can't be friends anymore.
Jesus.
Don't worry, I'm almost there, buddy.
God.
Good Lord. Good thing he doesn't have a microphone. Be like, are you making mac and cheese right now? What's going on?
What's that squishing noise?
Yeah, why do you care? It's just Pollux Troy.
Yeah, it just shows him, doesn't it? And he goes back. He's like, fuck you. Oh, I'm so sad my brother's dead.
Yeah.
That's the new ear guy.
Yeah, he does the cry as well. Oh.
He didn't get to enjoy listening to music for very long, did he?
Yeah. So yeah, the gloves are off now. He's no longer laughing about this whole thing now. He is dead serious. He's lost his brother. He's kind of got something in common with Archer now. They have both killed someone they loved. So yeah, the boss comes in.
Boss man here.
Yeah,
he does not read the room very well here at all. It's like, dude, like you read the room, buddy. Like,
yeah, and I love how he just calls him out. It's like, is that because I'm getting all the kudos and you're not? And he's like, yeah, but where you're getting your intelligence, something's up. So eventually he's like, I've lost my brother. I don't give a fuck anymore. This asshole's getting in my face. I'm just gonna take out this bastard. Fuck it. So he decides to confess to him.
Throat chop.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know how he manages to make it look like it's some kind of heart seizure. I don't know any moves like that. It's but yeah, apparently he manages to kill him in a way that he can pass off as a heart attack or something like that. And yeah,
Well, they set up that he has a heart condition, so it's just assumed that's what killed him. But it's like they would do an autopsy. Like,
yeah, I know. Wouldn't that be like?
I definitely didn't throat chop him. It might have been COVID. I don't know.
I think if you buy into the premise of removal of one person's face and transplanting it onto somebody else, well, it's not too big a stretch, really.
Yeah, I love the fake. I love the fake empathy as well when he calls them and says, "Call the paramedics. Victor Lazaro has had a heart attack. It's so sad."
Oh my god!
Yeah,
It's
so
the best panic he could do.
yeah, so Archer sneaks into the house as well, and yeah, he's so glad to be home, but he's injured. And yeah, his wife comes back home. John Allen finds him, and she's about to scream, "Oh my God, he's cast a Troy! Oh my God, he's in my house! I'm so scared! Oh no!" And he's like, "Don't look at my face, okay? It's me. I'm Archer. You know, And
A surf and turf story.
At the party.
Yeah.
This is how Blue Collar gets a lot of his dates. He just sneaks into the house and she's like, no, it's okay, everything's fine.
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
Yeah, but he gives enough hints to.
Don't look at my face.
Don't look at my face. Your husband and your children are okay. They're definitely not tied up in the garage.
Yeah, and look at that. She's actually playing this really well, though. I mean, she's like, "Oh my God, this guy who killed our son is in the house," but he's claiming to be my husband, and
Sure.
even is saying things that actually seem to make that theory possible. So,
I like the fact that he plants enough seed of doubt in her mind that she's going to take a blood sample, which, by the way, doesn't barely wake up Castor Troy.
yeah,
but she fucks him first. She fucks Castor Troy, even though she's got enough doubt to take the blood. She's like, well, I am getting some good dick out of this, though. I mean, yeah, good, bad, or indifferent. You know,
Yeah.
what's
she needs
one
that
more-
confirmation. You know,
Yeah,
she has
but-
2 samples now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like-
yeah. This has led me to another question now. I mean, do they replicate the dicks of the pair?
No, she's like, boy, my husband's dick got mysteriously bigger all of a sudden.
yeah.
I know.
Right.
Oh yeah, I mean, she's
She
seen
wasn't complaining.
She's seen every detail now of the person impersonating her husband. So did they replicate every single thing about that person? So just in case, I
He's
don't
like-
know. It's like
Archer.
I don't think they were.
Go ahead.
Uh,
Go ahead.
That's
I was
it.
going to say, I don't think they intended for Pollux Troy to inspect Castor's genitals in prison.
if you're gonna
So
go, if you're gonna,
perhaps
if
not.
If you're gonna go in, you might as well go in balls deep. Come on.
Right.
Like,
Oh,
you
fair
can't be
play.
like, he was circumcised.
How much? Yeah, exactly. How much better would the scene have been? He's like, you got to get a blood sample. She's like, but I've got plenty of his DNA inside me right now.
Exactly.
Oh,
then she spits into a cup.
Fucking squeezed it into a cup.
She's like, I could just bring in my toothbrush. This is why I could never be the criminal. I could never be the criminal to face it, because they'd be like, your husband's not really your husband. Do you all of a sudden, does it burn when you pee now? He's really the Lord of Toxicity. She's like, it has been burning while I pee.
I checked his prostate.
Yeah.
oh, God.
Yeah, so it's telling her all about this as well, but she still has her doubts. But at the same time, she is kind of becoming suspicious now as well. And
I
I
wanna
do
see.
like,
It's like, the stupid face. He slaps me
Yeah.
in the face.
yeah, because it's such it's so terrifying to him as well. It's haunting him, and the fact that he's seeing his face when he looks at his son's picture as well. I mean, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. So no wonder he breaks the frame and just puts the picture in. That way he can look at it and not see the killer. His son's killer in that fucking reflection. So yeah, they got to do the blood type, which has been set up earlier in the film as well.
Glad she knows her husband's blood type, because I forgot mine.
Well, that's not going to be an issue at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at this. This is all show, don't tell. You know, you know she's starting to doubt that this is her husband, just without saying a fucking word.
One knows.
Yeah, and he's been all I feel so bad that my mentor was killed by me. I mean, he had a heart attack, you know, and I promised to be a better husband, you know. So yeah, she fucks him and she queefs his cum into a cup so she can sample it later.
Jesus,
And,
God, guys.
Hold on, let's skip that part. I'm on,
Okay, I have done what I set out to do. I've completely corrupted the entire panel.
I mean, I got my copy.
Well,
Look,
here
I
it's
think
done.
I got the director's cut with a queefing scene.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for having me on. I got a jet. I got to start getting ready for work, bud.
All right, man. Anyway, nice having you on, man. And do subscribe to his channel, Toxic Thursdays. Sometimes around about 6 o'clock UK time here, and Buffy retrospective reviews on Sunday as well, around about 6 a.m., 7 a.m. on Lawrence, Kansas time Sunday.
Yeah,
So,
we're gonna be doing a next week. I'm gonna do a retrospective for the 40-year anniversary of Highlander. See if I can get Dudicus on.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking bang. I want to try.
Everybody's invited. Everybody's invited.
Good.
Yeah. So she doesn't fucking wake him up taking the blood sample, but she goes down.
You know.
I know, she checks it out, and it actually checks out, and he's still injured. He's not died of shock and not shot himself from the gunshot wound. But she's still kind of doubting him as well. But then he does the hand thing that he always does, and Nicolas Cage actually really does give a very sincere performance, despite the fact he's well known for being really over the top for the majority of the movie. But
I mean, at one point he did win an Academy Award. The guy can fucking act. He just
when he's given
He
a
just
really
chooses
good
not
script,
to.
when he's given a really good script and he's got some good people working with, he will really fucking sell a performance. And
well, it's like so many actors at that point where they just want a paycheck. I mean, of course, his spending habits were so crazy. Where, like, you know, he's got like be 15 films in deep before he can pay off his debts because he's starting at that point. Like, I'm Nick Cage, you know, I'm number one guy in the 90s, and
the castle, everything. He was like spending his money on Superman and Elvis shit, everything because he's a big Elvis and Superman fan. It's a shame we never. I would love to have seen him as Superman though. I want to go to that alternate universe where he got to play Superman. That would have been a very interesting.
It's that question I've had with a friend of mine recently. I was like, you know, stupid shit celebrities do. Everyone's like, I would say, Luke, I don't need a helicopter. Yeah. Hey, Chris, there's $200 million. I don't need a helicopter, but if I got $200 million lying around, why not? It's like, that's what happens, man. I mean, you know, that's what my friend said. He goes, he bought a 100-inch TV. All his coworkers are like, you don't need a 100-inch TV. He's like, yeah, no, I know. I know I don't need a 100-inch TV, but I want a 100-inch TV. I mean, that's the problem you go to, man. When a person's net worth is like $200-300 million, you're like, oh, fuck it.
So he starts telling another story that of how they of their first date and that they
smile.
And she broke her tooth as well, and he took her to a dentist who was so drunk he fixed the wrong tooth. But then he does kind of allow himself to be vulnerable here as well. And he's, like I said, he's being very fucking sincere here as well. He is acting his ass off. He's not messing about, mugging or anything. He's really allowing himself to be very vulnerable here as well. And he goes, and even though she was like, it must have hurt like hell, you still kissed me. But and she actually believes him now. It's like, this is my husband. Yeah. It's like, and he knows he can't make up whatever he's put her through. He cannot make it up to her. And it's like, well, you better damn try. Yeah. And it's like, it's kind of sweet that. But he wakes up. He's very suspicious now.
Yeah. Of he wakes up. He's like, what is this fucking needle mark in the back of my neck?
Yeah, I know.
God damn, I should sore.
So she tends to his wounds as well, and this is where he finds out that Castor Troy is going to be at the boss's funeral tomorrow. But the thing is, he's got to try and get, please, whatever you do, keep away from him. And it's like, well, if I don't go, he's going to suspect something. But I can probably get Jamie away. And he comes in with his fucking guns, and she manages to do a fake out where she's treating some patient with facial disfigurement, a burn, I'm guessing. And it's like, I'm sorry, I get so paranoid, I get so jealous. I mean, you're up here all night. What is the guy to think? And then he just walks away saying, lies, deceit, mistrust. It's turning into a real marriage.
Goddamn right.
And God, look at these shots as well. I mean, it's like every shot is like, this is a cool action movie, and we're gonna be super cool in every frame.
Yeah, I mean,
style of John Wayne.
Now we're hitting the third act. Last 20 minutes of the film, so
I know. So obviously, Sean Archer is telling Gina Gershon to stay away, but it's like, but he killed my brother, and I want to kick this guy's ass. But, and obviously, she's lying for Jamie as well, saying that she stole $15 from my purse. I mean, she didn't give a shit about Jamie's funeral. She's not going to give a shit about your boss. But he's already kind of suspicious as well, because you see later he does order his guns to fucking kidnap her.
Why is the ocean in the background? Because it's cool.
Right.
Oh, look at that. Look, it's beautiful shot. Oh, I want to go to a beach right now and have a nice beer. Look at lovely ladies in bikinis. I hate this winter. I hate this England winter. Roll on summer, please.
I mean, a nice beach, nice beer, nice barbecue with transients.
Yeah. It's going to be really hot for those bastards. Even
exactly. Setting your hot dogs on fire.
Yeah. Oh no, we've got fucking. We've got seagulls, not doves. Jesus Christ, John Woo, you're fucking up this movie.
Oh, don't worry, the doves are coming. There's some doves coming.
Don't worry, they're coming. And the peanut it will be flattened and floppier than ever. Yeah. It's blue collar sober for
Fuck
once.
no. It's almost gone, so.
Yeah, that blue collar loser has been sober. That's he needs another
So-
really get
I've
drunk.
heard about being sober.
That's a no, Inside Man. That's a no.
This is so good as Apple. Oh,
He
Yeah,
just
what's-
keeps getting quieter and quieter as we go.
And I just love it. I just love these shots
Yeah.
as well. It's got to be spiritual. You got to have some kind of symbolic, good versus evil kind of thing there. And the looks like his picture one last time with his son because he knows it's all going down tonight.
yep.
So yeah,
It's the final countdown.
yeah, he gives the picture back to him as well, which is like, oh shit, no, he didn't.
Has Space Ice done a stream on this or a video in this movie? Because that was a Space Ice moment.
I love Space Ice. I fucking love. If I can get him on the stream one day, that would be amazing. I love him. I love this guy. Yeah, the mega hit blockbuster movie that showed women with daddy issues are great in bed. So yeah. And yeah, it's fucking John Travolta just comes in going, oh, well, isn't this poet good?
Religious. Isn't this religious?
Yeah.
Saint and sinner.
Yeah. But you're still not having any fun.
They're going at it.
Yeah, it's like, come here, honey, come here. Like he's gently encouraging her to come in with a fucking gun held to her.
That's why I like Highlander 2 for Highlander always had rules. Highlander, you don't fight on holy ground. Goddamn you, Caster, you breaking the rules, man.
Yeah, but yeah, there can only be one.
Mexican standoff?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we do like we do kind of get that, don't we? Because Gina Gershon pops in later as well, and yeah, very, very Quentin Tarantino-ish. But yeah, and obviously he's like he kind of lays it on a little bit as well. I think this is like the most honest he's been with him about his son, saying, "Listen, your son was an accident. I wanted to kill you, but you took it so personally. Why didn't you just kill yourself?"
That's what we said when he established a Caster. He's a piece of shit, but even very few bad guys in history. It's killing kids is just a big taboo. So it's like I wanted to kill you. Your son, he's right there. Your son was an accident. He didn't actually enjoy killing his kid. That's why he didn't kill Archer for. He's like, damn, I kind of fucked. I killed this kid. Like, it's there's just the whole thing.
Yeah, and I mean, you can
killing
still
children, man.
make that point as well. I mean, if he was more of a psychopath, I think he would have killed Archer right then and there. But he has shown to still have some, someone to actually care for other than himself, and that's his brother. So I don't know if he's a full-on psychopath. Maybe he's maybe just a highly functioning, maybe just a sociopath, and that's it. But yeah. But he's definitely not hesitant towards killing his own men. Though he definitely will treat them like they're expendable. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, no brother could either, and no sister could either. So yeah, Mexican standoff, and oh shit, is that? Fuck, is that him from Sons of Anarchy?
You just noticing it now. You fuck.
I can't believe
The whole freaking movie.
Wait, you're shitting me, right?
he's so quiet in this
You
movie.
just noticed Tommy Flanagan's in this movie. Okay.
Oh my god, I can't
He's
believe
pretty friggin' prominent, buddy. Holy shit.
We're only 2.5 hours into the stream.
Damn, man. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I was gonna start making Chips jokes. I'm like, I just assumed you already knew.
I'd miss a fucking truck if it was right in front of me. Jesus Christ.
Pretend he's
Can't
homeless.
believe it.
Pretend he's homeless.
Now he doesn't even know what to say now. He's just stunned. He's broken. Yeah. Play the clip.
Damn, man. Yeah. Jesus. He was in fucking everything, though, back in the 90s as
He
well.
was.
Braveheart, though. I noticed him in Braveheart. You got to
There's
give it
very few
Yeah,
guys got the
loud.
fucking the Glasgow scars. Okay, like
He was in Gladiator, for God's sake.
He was in Braveheart. Shit.
Yeah. Good.
Is he in the room with me and I haven't noticed yet?
Could
I don't
be.
know.
Just don't turn around.
Probably.
Yeah, I love how he's
I
trying
mean-
to. I love how he's trying to tell Gina Gerson as well. Listen, I'm Castor Troy. That's Sean Archer. It's like, yeah, I'm bored because because you're not gonna fucking believe that. But then a black guy comes behind and now it becomes racial. Yeah, for no reason.
Well, Gina Gershon's name has been pronounced 50 different ways.
It's Gina Jerkson.
Jokes on.
There we go. Now we're being honest.
Yeah,
The honesty's coming out, isn't it?
I mean,
it provides comedy value. So what? Who cares?
I have no.
That's what
shame.
we're here for, to be idiots. But yeah, we get to this fucking shootout with the doves flying. because
Where's
it's
all
John
these doves
Woo
coming
and
from in the
also-
average church? You know, just saying.
And yeah, we kind of get this pretty kind of very sad little moment as well, which is like, whatever you do, don't let our son become like us. And he's like, I promise. And John Powell, I'll give credit to John Powell's score though. He fucking nails it with the action and everything. It's proper, full-on Nazis action movie kind of music score, but it just works with this. It just does.
That's right.
So yeah, but obviously Jamie's fucking in there as well, and he's trying to save her ass as well from getting capped, but he's accidentally getting her neck broken down the stairs. Okay. Yeah, she's like calling the FBI saying, "Hey, I got a really bizarre fucking story to tell you, and you won't believe it."
Yeah, sure, lady. Click.
Yeah. It's a capital crime to try to kill the next big boss of the FBI. Yes. What's the crime? It's like the penalty is death, and it kind of fucks up the microchip in his throat, and he starts sounding like his old self again. But now Jamie has the gun on them, and Archer's like, "Listen, don't listen to this guy. I'm your father. Hear my voice. I'm your father." And the Castor Troy is sort of like, "Use your eyes, daughter. Use your eyes." And so she hesitates and just wounds Archer. And he's like, "You stupid fucking woman. Why don't you learn to know your limits?" And he holds her hostage, and then he kind of does this incestuous little lick as well. But all right, he's not. We know that, but the fact that he looks like a father and she has to sort of experience someone that looks like a father licking her, yeah, that's kind of fucked up for her. I kind of felt sorry for her.
Therapy for life.
He lost the fucking therapy. I'm not gonna lie, her traumatized got a sick laugh out of me. The bit where she was saying, "I don't know what planet I'm on," did make me laugh. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why.
Poor girl.
I know. And we get a lot of innocent people getting fucking killed here for no reason. It's just the way this guy is like, "Hey, what's up?" Ah, shit. So we get a real cool boat chase scene as well. And once again, the fucking stunts are amazing. It's all done for real. Everything you can tell these guys have worked hard on trying to get everything right. All these, the stuntmen, everything. It just makes you admire these movies back in the past,
Especially the final boat flip, because you see them. I mean, they've obviously there's a lot of trickery in the photography, but those guys, those guys really flew through the air.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, and that's the thing. This was during the time when CGI was getting used a lot in movies, but we still had movies like these that would use practical effects and real stuntmen doing all this dangerous shit. And I like how he takes down a full two boats of fucking police officers with one machine gun in hand. It's like, what the hell, man? He just obliterates that fucking boat with a machine gun and has to drive right into it and all. But yeah, cheers on the slides, Nick. You really are fucking good. You've delivered some really good shots here as well, where they're now fighting on the speedboat, and the anchor that's used as a weapon also gets tangled on one of the on the piers. Hey, Whammy Spoons, how you doing, man? And look, the fucking skiing on that water as well. I mean, that's got to be painful. Jesus Christ, but it's amazing to watch.
There's one thing he can shoot well. It's a chase.
Yeah,
Oh my
he
god.
can. Look at this. Look at them flying through the air. I mean, I know the stills give away the stuntmen, but still, you're seeing these actual guys just doing this dangerous shit, and it's just amazing to watch. It really is. So now they have one final mano-a-mano tussle. They're both wounded and battered. They've just been slung in the air by an explosion, and he now grabs the harpoon that was set up in the boat earlier, and it's looking. And I think Castor Troy was kind of knew his number was up and decided to try to have one last fuck you to him by doing the face slicing bit. Yeah, because every time you look in the mirror, you'll see my face, and he's holding the harpoon to make sure it doesn't launch at him until he can finish cutting his face off. But he manages to break free and shoot him through the chest with the harpoon. And his final words are like, ready for the big ride, baby. The big ride to hell. Yeah, so all the cops come as well, and one of them says, Archer, and he's like, what did you call me? So now he knows that the FBI knows he's Archer, and he can get back to his normal life now. It's over.
Hang on a second, though, right? So the guy who developed the procedure to swap faces, he was a specialist who had developed that entire process himself, right? That was the whole point of the earlier bit of the film. So we just conveniently forget that he's dead. Like, there's probably nobody else who can undo this. But that's all right. It's just go with it, baby. Film's over now.
Yeah, they've probably got some protege that was never mentioned. Just pulled out of they just pulled a protege out their ass. It's like, well, I've been following his work for a good while, and yeah, this is my first time. Let's hope nothing goes wrong.
What's the worst that could happen? You could end up being stuck looking like Nicolas Cage. Oh, the humanity.
Despite all your rage. Despite all your rage, you're still just Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, he puts the ring back on, and this is where he tells the doctor, "Is like, you know that scar that I said I wanted back after this was all over. You know, leave it healed. I'm not going to need it anymore, because it's like he has finally gained some kind of closure." And I think this originally this ending was going to be a bit darker, where he comes home, but he still sees the Cage's face in the reflection, despite the fact his old face is back. But they decide to lose that and just have the happy ending where he brings the kid that he's pretty much kind of, you know, taken in from Gina Jackson's character, and
What?
yeah,
It's Luke's attention to detail.
yeah, I'm gonna say that
Gina Gershwitz.
Gina Gershwitz. Gina Gershon. But yeah, it's all happy ending. They got the kid. He's going to have a new life with these people who he has no idea who are. And he's probably wondering where the fuck his mum is.
Why are they touching his face?
Yeah. He's like, where's my mummy? He's like, oh, she went to go get some lottery tickets, but never returned for some reason. So,
Give this poor kid a haircut. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Like,
probably.
he doesn't have enough going against him. He really needs to get a.
Yeah, come on there. Fucking hell, this. Why did the fucking Nazis movies have this? I know the people who wrote these movies probably had these haircuts when they were kids, but come on, you can't just. Yeah, it's just dorky. It's just so dorky. But yeah, it ends, and God bless this fucking movie. My God, it makes no sense. But who cares? Who cares?
Yeah.
So many plot holes, so many lapses of logic, but damn, it's fun.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. It's carried by the performances, by the action, and by the fun. You know, and
I know, because this is the type of film that you just want to watch with a few beers and the lads, you know, before you go out, or if you're just having a fucking lads' night in, just watching movies to have fun with. And it's very nostalgic as well. It just kind of feels it kind of feels like a little bit of a time capsule now of a time when movies were just set out to entertain us.
Oh yeah, yes. There's no educational components in this film. It's
No,
not
there's
trying
no message. It's just pure fucking testosterone. Man, let's shoot them up with two
Yep.
charismatic actors just selling every single ridiculous moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking hell. Oh!
Mm-hmm.
And there's no sequel. No sequel. No sequel. We have seen no sequel to this whatsoever. I mean, I did see there was a Face Off 2 somewhere, though, but I think it's like some loose Asian sequel or something. But so far, I've not seen.
No sequel yet.
Oh yeah. We're gonna get like, an overdue sequel where when
Somehow.
John Travolta was in his fucking 70s and Nicolas Cage in his 60s, and for some reason, Castor Troy is back, and it's
Somehow, Castor Troy survived.
I pulled up.
Yeah.
I pulled
Somehow
up,
Castor
we missed
returned.
it. I pulled up the screen. It's at 4707. Fucking.
That's all.
I love this part.
Face.
Oh yes. Yeah, I'd say his laugh is just so crazy, man.
Oh yeah,
I thought
Troy. He's Orange Man bad. Okay, he's Orange
Mhm.
Man bad. Okay, that this one.
he would have been an incredible casting as the Joker, I think, in the right film.
Oh,
Which one,
Cage, yeah.
Nicolas Cage or John Travolta?
Oh, Nick.
Well, Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. Agreed. He's got that laugh, hasn't he? Yeah.
Probably a better Joker than Superman.
I know.
Well, no.
I'm still interested. If Tim Burton could sell Michael Keaton as Batman, I think he would have done a good job with Nicolas Cage as Superman. Both
I agree.
choices.
I agree with that. I'd watch the Nicolas Cage Superman film any day. It's the only reason I went to see the Flash movie was because I knew there was an appearance by Nicolas Cage Superman. I thought,
That's CGI.
I know.
who cares?
Oh,
I grew up in the 70s and 80s. Like, CGI wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
I don't care. But I have low standards, so they.
Apparently he was in it though, but then they just CGI'd it all over him for some reason, and I don't know why. It's like you got the actual guy there. I mean, I don't mind the CGI spider and that, but come on, if you're gonna have Nicolas Cage as Superman, actually have him in there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good little fan service moment. But yeah, this was probably.
You got to make him look a little bit younger. That was the issue. They wanted to make him look
Yeah.
younger. It's like,
No,
come
fair
on,
play.
it's
You got
fine.
the I know, especially when you got the MCU actually having really good de-aging effects as well. It's and God, that was awful. It was really awful. But this film, you can see why John Woo really likes this to his other American movies before, at the time, because obviously he was allowed a bit more freedom. You can see he had a little bit more creative freedom with this film than he did with the others, and yeah, it's bigger and more bombastic than the others, and so yeah, I think that might be the end of the show right now, though. But still, does anyone want to give you final thoughts on this before we go? Blue Collar Loser.
Just a fun. It's just fun. It's like with you guys on a Friday or Friday night, get a pizza, hang out with some buddies, smoke them if you got them, have a drink, and it's like it is. Don't take it too seriously, but like that's it. It's a simple '90s fun, and we still get films like this nowadays. There are certain films where just like most Jason Statham films, it's Jason Statham murdering endless bad guys. Don't read too much into it, guys. Like that's all they are. This is it's a cheesy action film, but Cage is being Pete Cage. And we love the fact that he's so over the top in Travolta, trying to match how over the top he is. And it is. This film is just the key word. It's fun and not complicated, not realistic. It's fucking fun. That's all it is. Stop. It's like nowadays people want to like criticize like high art cinema. Since the fucking 60s, we've all had cheesy, stupid films. No one's pretending this is a great film.
Oh, agreed. I mean,
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Lies.
Good summary.
you
Good
can't.
summary.
I know.
The
There's nothing.
freaking masterpiece. You
Yeah.
just don't understand.
I don't think there's anything else we can say about this movie. I mean, it's not totally that complex. It just it does everything it says on the tin. It just gives you what it it gives you everything it was marketed towards. There's no misleading the audience with what the concept of this movie was. You knew exactly what you was going to get when you saw the trailers, when you saw the posters. But the characters are very memorable as well. I mean, even though there's a lot of stupidness, they still give you enough to still make you care about the characters. You still care about Archer, and you are kind of fascinated with Troy learning how to be a husband and a father, despite the fact he's a psychotic killer. But yeah, Rebel Rose, what final thoughts on this? And Rebel?
Yeah. Sorry, my mic went out for a minute.
Yeah. Final thoughts on it then.
Typical. I know. It's just the perfect 90s film, isn't it? It doesn't make a damn lot of sense if you think for more than 30 seconds about the plot. You know, none of that tech would work. All of the plots would fall apart instantly. But you don't care. You don't care. And that's the beauty of John Woo. You don't care that you're watching, like you said, a cartoon, a live action cartoon. You know? It's awesome in every way. It's over the top and it's wonderful.
No, I cannot fucking agree more. It just, how can you not like this movie? I don't know anybody that doesn't like this movie. Even the most cynical assholes who or biggest cinema snobs love this movie. You know, somehow it just warms the heart of everyone and just gives them something, you know, to have a laugh with. Yeah, RT and Z, final thoughts on this movie?
Oh, I think everyone summed it up really, really well. So I couldn't add only one thing, that there's a real art in cinema to put in a film like this in front of an audience and constructing it in such a way that you accept it for everything that Rose said it was, like a live action cartoon, right? That you make a film that's obviously full of nonsense and unbelievable, but you construct it in such a way that the audience will accept that. You know, that there's an art form to that. And we've seen tons of films that are full of nonsense that our brains start picking apart. And there must be something quite special in filmmaking to create a film where the audience's brain should pick it apart, but they don't. That they're enjoying the film so much they just let it go. And that seems to me to be an art that is missing in a lot of modern day filmmaking.
Yeah, because I've noticed that as well, because even great films have plot holes, but when a film is done so well and you actually are invested in the characters, you do tend to not notice the plot holes until like maybe the 1000th watch later on, because that's what a good film should do, in my opinion, as well. Because if you're watching a film that's you're finding really annoying or you really hate what's going on, you are going to end up nitpicking every single thing that goes on. It's kind of and that's how I come across it as well. I found that with a lot of stuff as well. I've been doing that lately with How to Get in Heaven from Belfast program. I've been watching more of that, and fucking God, man, I've just it just gets worse as it goes on. But this film, oh my God, it's definitely everyone can watch this movie and enjoy it. I don't care who you are. It's just fun. It's just fun, and I'm just glad to have had you lot here as well to talk about this movie with. We've just had a good laugh about it. The fucking overacting, the lack of common sense, the just pure absurdity of it all. I mean,
and that was just toxic.
Yeah, this is the type of film that makes that.
Film was good too.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Sorry.
I said, well, that was that you talk about not making sense and the overacting, and that was just tox. The film itself was good too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad, man. Yeah, you always say you're fucking subscribing. You've said it so much it's lost all meaning. But yeah, I'm sad that I couldn't get you on tonight. But I think you were busy with something else, wasn't you? But hopefully I get you on for next week.
He's probably on the drinkers stream.
Is he? Ah.
Yeah.
Well, isn't he black? Oh, yeah. Everything has plot holes. Look at Lord of the Rings Eagles, but the whole good outweighs the bad by far. This new stuff is just that's the thing, because when you're watching a film that's really pissing you off, you're gonna notice the worst aspects of it anyway, and it does kind of overshadow anything that could be good. But with the moment, with all the shit that we're getting now, there's no good for the bad to outshadow. It's all bad. It's all bad. Yeah, I'm always doing this with pants off inside, man. I mean, it just makes me feel a bit more comfortable, you know. I like the breeze, okay? I just like the breeze. But yeah, thank you for joining me, everyone in chat. Daft Plato, Wavy Spoons, Inside Man, Nick's as well for the slides. If you can get the slides ready for 48 hours next week, I'll be really appreciative. If you can't, no worries. I'll use that app that you told me to use anyway. So Anna Nielsen, thanks for joining us. Shut Up Matt, always glad to have you on. A lot of toxicity as well. Providing some really fucked up humor as always, which all streams need, by the way. All streams need that. Cosmic Relief Crusader, yeah. I'm going to try and see if we can get you on. I haven't really been on the chat that much on Twitter. I'm just terrible at Twitter. I am. I do apologise. I need to talk to Rachel and Scotty again. Try and organise a guest appearance from them. Cosmic all day. Always glad to have you on. And I think that might be it now. Any more? No. I think I mentioned them all. So yeah, thank you for joining me, you beautiful bastards. And wherever you beautiful bastards are, Northern English or not, thanks for watching. But right now, that's us done, and we're off to the pub. And enjoy your weekend, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.